channel documents illegal medical marijuana grow. Everything is solely informational and for documentation purposes. The 420 Grow Tent does not encourage any illegal activities of any kind and is not suitable for all ages. So if you try this at home, it's your ass, not mine. If you are over 18, you're okay. If not, please do not watch this video. Come stop by and let's get high.
Yeah, what's going on? So yeah, dude, like I said, it had nothing to do with the case, so I didn't understand the argument there. So how's it going, Gross Paradise? What up, Maniac? How's it going?
Maniac, smoke
so
down.
Tonight I did something different. That I've ever done before. I just flipped my veg tent as well. So that I'm gonna grow under that gigawatt and see what it does. And then when these two are done in 2.5 weeks, I'm gonna cut them down, and then I'm gonna have 2 veg rooms to fill up. So I'll be able to plant a whole bunch of new shit, and then I'll flower them when they're ready. I'll do it a little bit different, and then you know what I'm saying?
How are you doing it different? How are you doing it different from what you usually do?
What I normally do is wait until these ones are done and then move them over.
Okay.
This time I'm flipping them, and you know I'm getting a 2.5 week head start.
Head start. Okay.
So I'm gonna, and then you know what I mean. So they're gonna start to stretch already. You know, they're gonna be already stretching and going into flower before I start my seedlings in the next. And I'm gonna have 2 rooms to veg out this time, so I'll be able to plant more plants. As far as like space wise, I'll have twice the amount of space, and I'll be able to veg them out really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna get a double crop and then a single crop, but I normally just do a single crop as a staggered, so it's gonna work out. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll have 2 veg rooms ready when it's done, and then I can flip all 3 again. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I know. Now I know what you're saying.
And then I'll have to like make up for it. But like I said, I'll get like 2 killer rounds in a row.
Yeah, exactly.
With a little small round in between. So that's my plan. I'm gonna try to switch it up the schedule a little bit. It'll either work out good or I won't like it, but I'll only know after it's already done.
It's not gonna be like it's the last time you grow weed. You can just experiment.
Yeah, I'm gonna experiment. So like I said, and plus I have the autos as well that are gonna be coming down, and I'm thinking about getting a sheet and switching the auto back there to 12-12 because I think something's going on there. And I'm thinking under a 12-12 schedule, if I put a sheet over the top, I could run it just like a tent with the sheet over the top under 12-12. And hopefully that will dense up the buds and get things going more normal.
Mm-hmm.
And if not, well, at least I'll know. You know what I mean? In a couple of weeks, you can tell me.
Exactly.
So I'm going to try that. But it's going to leave me a whole room to do re-veggies in. So I'll be able to, and another veg room when I'm done.
Exactly.
Time to smoke down.
Time to smoke down.
You know it. You fucking know it. Dude, I'm fucking running low again, dude. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna be buying weed pretty soon. I'll be buying weed pretty soon. That's what the fuck I'm gonna be doing. For a couple of weeks, I'm gonna have to buy weed.
For a couple of weeks?
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
And you don't have enough, bro? Like, you don't, I mean, I know you smoke a lot, but you're not, I mean, I would think, like, fuck, like, you fucking smoked.
I smoke a lot, dude. Like, I probably have, shit, maybe this week, you know what I mean? But I got, like I said, I got 2.5 weeks left. So, plus 2 weeks of drying, so I have 3.5 weeks. I'm not gonna make it.
Oh my god.
There's no way. No way. Like I said, though, I'll have things drying. I just won't have anything ready. I mean, I'll have like little keef and hash and stuff like that. But like
Yeah.
that's not gonna be enough. So I'm gonna have to buy some weed.
No
Point blank.
flour. No yeba.
I'll probably buy like a little bit. I'll probably have to just smoke less. Like buy some and just smoke less. Because what the fuck else can I do?
What are you doing? You what do you usually what do you usually buy, like a couple ounces to last you the week or something?
Yeah.
Unless you literally just smoke, you wake up and you roll a fucking blunt and you smoke, or a joint and or a bowl or whatever. You fucking just hit it one time and then you leave it alone till lunchtime. You smoke again, leave it alone till dinner time.
Dude, I can't. But it's not just me. That's the thing. It'd be easier if it was just me. But it's me, my girlfriend, and my stepdad.
Yeah.
Crazy, dude. That's why I said this next round is going to be good for me because it's a double, and then me flipping this other tent to get a 3-week head start.
Exactly.
Will catch me caught up. You know what I mean? And then these ones are going to come down too, so I'll be able to get more stuff started. That's what I'm saying. And what I'm going to do is plant more of our genetics and some new stuff. But dude, as far as what I can see with our genetics, fucking super beefy stocks, man. The stuff that I got growing, at least, super beefy stocks.
And those are all and what
those
is
are
it?
All our seeds.
Mm-hmm.
I made them.
The stuff under the table.
Either everything that I got growing in there right now, I made.
Yeah.
That I just flipped today. And Chris, everything that he's got growing, he made in his veg. I just decided to flip my veg because I could have waited 2 more weeks and moved them over and then flipped them. But I figured if I flip them now, they're going to be a little bit shorter, but I'm also getting to try out my gigawatt in flour. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting to try out because Cody's been wanting me to try that motherfucker in flour. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. And I have it on a different light schedule than the other lights. I have it on a different light schedule than the other lights, so it doesn't interfere with the turn on time and the power down time. Because remember what I said, it kicks on at 1,000 watts. If they were all kicking on at the same time, it could have a power surge and my breaker could blow. But I'm not kicking them all on at the same time. I have it staggered light turn on times for all the different timers so that they're all like, you know what I mean? They'll have time to balance out before the next one kicks on. So that I just started tonight. So that's going to be, so every Sunday and every Wednesday now is going to be a new week. So every Sunday and every Wednesday. So next Sunday it'll be week 2 and next Wednesday it'll be week 8. Same time.
You're gonna have so much, bro. So much different shit flowering. Of your shit. So much of your shit. Put this away.
Plus, she's in flower as well.
Yeah, exactly. She's on her 4th day or something, you said?
Yeah, she's flipping on Wednesdays as well. So she's gonna be, Wednesday will be week 2 for her. So it'll start to catch up. Well, you know what I mean? We just got to get it all.
How long do you plan on staying? Have you ever thought of moving to like a bigger space and shit? Or you plan on staying there for a minute or what?
I don't know. I haven't even thought about moving for a while.
I mean, you have a lot of room there already.
Well, I got a lot going on here already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just starting to get this place to where I want it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we did some more work in the kitchen. We put up one of those. I just put up one of those racks where, like, you know, like the ones that are. It's like a shelf, and then it's got like the rack underneath that holds all the pots and pans. So
yeah.
I just put that up next to the stove, so that's really convenient. So you can just grab the pans right off the rack.
Yeah.
It wasn't there. You know what I mean? I'm adding little things to, you know, make the apartment better. You know what I'm saying? The unit better for us. So you know what I mean? I already put a mirror over here. I redid all the cabinet work. I repainted the whole fucking place. You know what I mean? I've worked on some of the trim work. I've done a lot of shit here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then like, you know, to want to like leave and then have to start all that shit all over again. It's like, I don't know. It's still gonna do my son's room, but he's always in there like constantly. Like I gotta finish his room, but it's tough, man. He's constantly in there fucking sitting on the game. You don't want to fucking help, so it's like, you know what I mean?
You don't want to do shit.
Yeah, man.
Kids don't want to paint. They don't want to do no labor these days.
Yeah, you don't want to paint. You don't want to do that shit. And if he does, he's just gonna make more of a mess than he's. You know what I mean?
Hey, you know, I noticed that your if you can edit it real quick, you know your subscribers has been going up.
Yeah.
Do this real quick on your tags, because I see on your tags you only got reloads, the bong sponsored by Bloom Plus. Put hashtag smoke sesh on your shit. I've been doing that shit to mine, and all the lives of people that are doing it, your shit will come out. Like Growers Paradise comes out. Like when you check it on upload date, by upload date and filter it, like your shit will come out right now live. Like whoever jumps on YouTube and Googles it, your shit will come out. If you add it as a hashtag. Because that's what your thing is. That's what makes it come out. Like my shit now is coming out again. The Crippy Rob was being shadow banned for a minute, and now it comes out. Now it's coming out clearly.
What
for
I'm
everything.
saying is, whatever I'm doing right now is not upsetting YouTube, so I got to just stick with it and keep going. Because clearly, like something changed. Because like literally, like overnight, the other night, like I gained like 10 subscribers. I was like, what the hell?
You see, put fire in the bowl, smoke sesh, chill in chat, and he's second right now. If you search smoke sesh, he's second.
Right. But you remember, like 2 nights ago, I was at like 38, and I woke up to 44.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? Like that's a big jump overnight. You know what I mean? Like, and I wasn't even live. You know what I mean? I hadn't even gone live that night. Like literally, it was just random. So like, I feel like they're just not shadowing me as much anymore.
Like no, something happened with mine too, because I think once you get to I don't know why you had a drought time where it was going up and down between 510 and 520, 510 and 520, 510 and 520.
I honestly think it was people trying to avoid me being able to do my giveaway.
Something happened, and I think like people stop fucking.
But now I have no giveaway until 620, so nobody's worried about that right now. So it's just like normal. You know what I'm saying? There's no pressure. There's no pressure right now.
I think what I think it is too. I'm gonna look at something. I'm gonna make a quick observation. What I think it is, I think during the time that you were going back and forth with Hamilton, I think there was a lot of reporting going on and a lot of bullshit going on and like disliking on the videos and a lot of shit. And that was affecting it for a while. And now like it's kind of like, you know, nobody's talking about nothing like that no more. So it's not like affecting it. Like all that stuff is not affecting it, because I think I
think the negativity was affecting the show too. I mean, like people come over here to smoke weed and have fun, and when you're being constantly negative about even anything, like they're just like, man, I got other shit to do. You know what I mean? They just don't want to fucking hang out in a negative zone. They'd rather hang out with people that are happy and having a good time, because that's what
I was gonna try to see how many dislikes you have, but I can't see that anymore because YouTube changed it. I forgot YouTube changed not being able to see the dislikes.
No, mine shows. I fixed it, so mine shows, and I only have I might have one. I don't know.
Okay.
I had like one video until the next day I didn't have any, and then it was like the next day I had like 5. I was like, oh, they finally found it. You know what I mean? Like dude, it was like ridiculous. Like it was like hours after. Like, come on, man. It's not like they actually went back and watched it. They just hit it and walked away. But that's okay. Fuck them. Like I said, it's supposed to be fun, man.
Your views from a month ago, we're getting what your views 5 hours ago already got. Your views from a month ago, you have videos from a month ago that got like 130 to 160. And if you look at a video you did today, like the video you did today that you streamed earlier, 5 hours ago was uploaded, it already has 138 views. But a month ago, you had a video there, early morning smoke sesh, 136 views. Another one, 139. Another one, 127. Another one.
It's like the average lately, you know.
But now you're getting them.
2
You're
thumbs
getting
down.
more
Yeah,
views.
exactly. There's as soon as you bring it up, somebody goes and does it.
What
That's
up,
the thing.
everyone? Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you don't have any? All right, I'll make sure you do. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that's just how human nature is. Like somebody's got to defy it. Somebody's got to defy it. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. There's always that motherfucker that's having a bad day, so they're just like, fuck everybody else, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's all right. And then half the time, they're the people that watch your show every fucking day. That's the craziest part. They're like mad at you, but they still watch. You know what I mean? Like they kind of say like the hater is the biggest fan because they're always there, right?
Yeah.
They're there more than the people that regularly watch because they're making sure they don't miss a moment where you fuck up. You know what I mean? So they're actually like more loyal than the actual fans because they're like obsessed. You know what I mean? It becomes an obsession thing. It just becomes some psychotic bullshit.
Hey, I thought about some shit.
Yeah, it's all about some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So they're like more in town with it than even the people that are just watching to enjoy it.
Nah, I'm not saying that. I was saying, imagine doing a like a karaoke night where you get people on the panel and you do karaoke.
Oh, and make them sing songs, dude.
Everybody takes a turn to do a karaoke to some songs.
Yeah, like you gotta lead. If you can't sing, you gotta go.
You gotta do karaoke night.
You gotta go.
One open panel 420 night.
I think I'd be alone because everybody would be afraid to fucking do it. They'd be like, nah, man, you better sing it.
I do that shit, bro. It's like, pick a song, go ahead and sing some shit. And you got to pick it on YouTube and go ahead and you put the YouTube on the screen. You put the lyrics on the screen and people have to sing.
Yeah, and have it just karaoke flash.
And let people fucking sing
it.
For real, you do a joke like that. You do jokey shit like that. La da da dee da 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 da. You do that shit.
Yeah, dude, that would be some fucking funny ass shit.
And everybody's high. You got like 20 people on panel taking turns.
Dude, I used to go to comedy night and then get shit faced and at karaoke, and it used to be a blast. You know what I mean? When I was just fucking like didn't give a fuck when I was young.
Yeah, that's just.
That was always a good time.
Yeah.
Go to a comedy show and then go straight to karaoke. You know, you're already fucking slammed from the fucking comedy show. So then you go over there and get more slammed and fucking start singing.
Yeah.
Because you don't give a fuck at that point. You're already drunk.
You're already drunk.
Like, put on my favorite song. Let's do it.
Put on my favorite song.
Yeah, you're just like DJ, hit that track. You think you're fucking Slim Shady at that point. You're like, put it.
That's fucked up. 351. Marvina's been really slack. Hasn't had any weed since Thursday night, and today they're like, "We'll text you when we get some more."
What? Oh hell no! Oh hell no! I'd be pissed.
Fucked up.
This is an outrage. This is an outrage. It's unacceptable.
I can't wait to fucking. Oh my god! I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. It's fucking April, bro. It's taking forever. I have a couple of interviews scheduled this week because I'm not trying to do Comcast no more because it's just the schedule is getting annoying as fuck to me. I just need Monday through Friday. So I've already lined up.
But dude, I have like a really big Arcade Monster Daddy times Purple Skittles and a really big Arcade Monster Daddy times Skywalker. They're
my god.
Like you know what I mean? Like super strong, so like those ones are gonna be really cool to watch because I'm saying they got like tons of bricks. They're like big plants. Like they're gonna fucking go nuts.
That Arcade Monster Daddy.
So they got the Arcade gene in them for sure. So when they flip, they're gonna stretch like crazy. But one of them smells like the Arcade. The other one smells like grapes. It smells like Skittles, but it's got the structure of the Arcade. So it's gonna be huge Skittles. It's gonna be awesome.
Fuck. I think I have.
Hold on 1 second, man.
Yeah. Da 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 da. Da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 dee da 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 da. Wanna be my lover. Don't act like y'all didn't live in the 90s and shit and listen to that shit. Y'all jammed to that shit. Y'all jammed to that shit. Y'all used to jam to the la da 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 dee da 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 na da 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 dee da da na da 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 dee da da dee da da dee da da. Everybody jammed to that shit. That was back in the day, skating in the fucking roller derby shit. Skating in the fucking roller rink. type music. Grower's Paradise. Wanna be my lover? It's a beautiful night. It's a beautiful night. Used to be a lot of songs, bro. What about another song? There was another song. Oh fuck, what's this dude? Oh, Fantasy Girl. Oh, Fantasy Girl. You're my fantasy girl. I need you tonight. It was a fucking tune. I don't know if you know that song. It's an old school Miami disco song. It was popular everywhere, but it was like a New York club, New York club, Miami club style thing. But that night at the Roxbury, that's the shit, bro. Won't you please come around? 'Cause I want to spend forever with you, baby. That's old school shit, bro, too. No, but old school shit, I used to like my art teacher, this black dude, Mr. McKay. He used to fucking have a crazy obsession with fucking Mariah Carey. And he used to always play Honey. Honey, bro, with Mace and Puff Daddy. Oh no, not that one. Oh yeah, hey, what I feel. What about fucking Hathaway? What is Hathaway? Bro, what the fuck are these songs, man? Night at the Roxbury. Let me see. Oh, you like that song? Zombie. Hey. Yeah, I know that song. I know the fucking in your hand, zombies. I know that shit. I know all that shit. That old school shit. She died, bro. She died. I used to like the other song, the Dreams, Cranberries. All my life is changing every day, every possible way. That's like a popular 90s song. That one was more popular, I think. But Cranberries was fire. The Zombie was fire too. And then what's that other one? Linger. Linger was popular. Linger was another popular 90s song. I used to sing a lot in high school. I wasn't in a band, but I used to do a lot of fucking singing. Fucking old school shit. That old school shit. What else was? Bro, my fucking old YouTube channel got deleted, and I had so much fucking raw 90s shit there. What about that other song? That other song with that fucking Duncan Sheik. Duncan Sheik. What was that, bro? You know that song, man. Barely breathing, yeah. 'Cause I'm barely breathing and I can't find the air. Don't know who I'm kidding, imagining you care. 'Cause I come down here waiting, ooh, for another day. The playlist of death. They're gonna die, bro. It's the fucking 90s, man. Of course they're gonna die. What's that other song? That Natalie Imbruglia song? Nothing minus done. I'm all out of shape. I'm all out of things. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I am shamed. Lying naked on the floor. Illusion never changed into something real. A wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is turned. Old school shit, dog. The Assigned album by Ace of Base. Oh my god. ODB baby, I got your money. Hey, hey, baby, I got your money, got your money. Hey, baby, I got your money, got your money. Hey. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. And it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. That we are something you know.
Sorry, man. Dude, he called. Jasmine, fucking like.
Only dada, dog.
Oh my goodness.
It's like,
She's
shut the
daddy.
fuck up. Shut the
Yeah,
fuck
no,
up.
no, like literally, like if I don't go in there for a few minutes, like mom's not good enough, she will freak.
Yeah, I know. I know what it is already. I know. It has to be you type shit.
It has to be me, or she's just gonna keep screaming. She literally threw her blanket over her head, was laying down, just I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
You gotta lay down and shit and do all that shit for a little
Yeah,
bit.
I had to play with her, let her sit on my
Yeah.
lap, fucking
Yeah.
talk to her, and then she'll get up and walk away. That's when I can go.
Yeah.
When she's done. But now
When
she's
she's
wide
done.
awake again.
Yeah.
Now she's wide awake again. She ain't going to bed. Fuck that.
It's because
She's-
I spent too much time with her.
Now she's gonna wait until I'm done with my show.
Yeah.
And as soon as I'm done, she's gonna freak. She's gonna listen. As soon as she hears me say it's over, I swear she literally throws herself like down on her knee and starts crying.
And that's my time, my attention.
It's my time now, or fuck you. You know? Yeah, that's it. She's got it down. I swear to God, like sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'm a minute over, and literally like I'll hear her. "Ah!" Like she knows, she times it in her head, like she's already figured it out, man.
I want to have another baby. I gotta try to have a girl. But we'll see what's up. Whatever comes.
No, but she knows, like I'll do like, remember the other day I did the hour and then I got off and did 2 hours. After those 2 hours exactly were over, she
Yeah.
She knew the third hour, and she knew exactly when we hit the third hour was over, and she went ballistic. She knew as soon as the show was over.
Oh my god.
When it's dad time, she can't be around. No, she can't be around either. She doesn't want mom around when it's dad time. She'll slap her mother, try to pull her glasses off.
Get out of here.
I'm serious. She gets mean. She's like abusive, like to her mom when it's dad time.
Only room for one woman right now.
No, she like her mom tries to come over and hug her, and she'll throw her hand like to slap her hand away. She's not playing, and then she gets that mean face. Like this
Ask her from UB40 died, huh? All these people are dead, bro.
Like my daughter thinks that she's trying to steal some of the attention, and she ain't having that. She's like, "Fuck you! This is my time."
You know what song was raw too? Fucking what song is it?
You know that's only gonna get worse with age too. You know that, right? That little tip, like attitude thing. Like when she gets older, it's gonna get worse. You know, if she stays in that same mindset, like when I'm hanging out with my dad, stay away. Like that's gonna. Oh man, fuck. I hope she calms down with that shit. That's rude. That's vicious. What is that? A strap that holds the wheel from turning on your bike?
And there she was. That Marcy's Playground thing. Sing, I like sex and candy. Yeah. Who's that lounging in my chair? Songs raw, bro. Old school rock songs. No Doubt was pretty fire too. The No Doubt songs were fire. Old school shit. No woman around allowed around her daddy. Don't speak. I know what you're thinking. So please stop explaining. No, no, no. She sold a lot of fucking albums, dog. That song sold so many fucking albums when that shit came out. It was fucking crazy. I remember that song being popular when I was in, like, I think, what was it, 7th grade?
It's just leaking down now. You see, it's going right down. Right into the unforbidden zone.
Leaking down the unforbidden zone.
Yeah, once it goes to the gross stuff, it's gone. It's gone. I had to take that apart and really clean the bong so I can use it. Oh, it's dripping down there. Instead of just wasting it. Because it does have a little catcher right there. See? You can, like, take it back.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, literally, you can pull this out and just, like, you know what I mean? If there's a good piece right there, it kind of has a little catcher.
Because you gotta clean it out every now and then.
Yeah, so, but that shit's like, I smoked a couple bongs through it when I first had it because I didn't have a banger on it. So, I never really got it 100% cleaned out.
Yeah.
Let me see. Give me a second.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh, what the hell? Crazy shit.
Dates, documents, proof that Forgiano Blow and Bryson has lied to you all. This is serious. You guys know this is a serious deal. I want to show you guys that these people are actually hating me because they're jealous and they're upset that I got a number one. They've been upset, and Bryson promised that he would not speak about me. And I thought we squashed it, and he's still talking about me online. So for people who are on the Instagram live, they understand what's going on. So I'm here to show you guys why and what happened, okay? I don't want you guys thinking I'm out here dissing and trying to end people's careers for no reason. I'm not that type of patriot. I'm not that type of man at all. But here, without any further ado, I'm going to show you the proof. Okay. Here's the proof.
There we go.
Oh shit! There you go. Clean. What did you use? What do you use right now?
Alcohol and salt.
Yeah, that's what I use. Well, I use sometimes, you know what works even better, like faster, acetone and the salt. I figured out for the dabs and the concentrate that the acetone for some reason works faster. But yeah, it's the same shit. I just put it in there and then salt, and then I shake it until it comes off. And I put some hot water in there too, really hot water in there with the salt and the alcohol.
Yeah, but now when it drips in, I don't have to say that it's gross now. You know what I mean? I don't have to.
Oh yeah, no.
Reclaim it now. Because before it was like nasty. Like fuck for that.
I never dissed Trump. I made wasn't an anti-Trump song. I dissed Trump on the last verse in 2018 before I was a patriot. I became a patriot July 4th of 2020. I can show you guys proof of that. It's on my YouTube channel. It's on my YouTube channel. It's called Before Loza Was a Patriot. It got 8,000 views posted on April 30th, 2021. He cut my video just the way Democrats do. Democrats chop videos up and try to make a narrative. He did the same thing. And he's a registered. I responded to the fucking real name. Look, I'm fucking out in the field. I wonder why.
Oh my god, I'm looking at this machine. How stupid.
That's crazy.
Oh, just give you a bong to some dudes that hanging out. He will clean that suck spotless.
Clean out the bottom of this thing. Just already. The fresh one going. Not gonna taste all nasty.
I'm gonna get a fresh one going. I'm gonna hit some fresh wax here. Some fresh indica. I'm gonna hit some papaya cake. I'm gonna dab this with you.
See, got it cleaned out fine. Good.
Yeah.
It should taste a lot better this time with the clean water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It shouldn't be as harsh on the lungs. Fresh water and fresh, clean bong. Shouldn't be as harsh. Should be nice and smooth. We'll see. Get it a little warm. Drop it in there, and then I'll cold start it. Get it all cold.
And give it a little ready to go here. Some heat. Oh yeah. Mm.
There we go.
Oh, what else? See. Oh, this is good.
Now it's in there. That
Mm-hmm.
cold start it.
You don't start it and then drop it in there?
Cold start it.
Oh, you cold start it? I got you.
That.
So you sent me that on 60 Minutes. That was on 60 Minutes?
Yeah, what'd you think of that? Terrifying, right?
Oh man, Joe Biden's got us. He's got us protected, bro. Relax.
Right.
In its affairs. As we know, Beijing is currently doing its best to punish us. In the last few days, President Xi Jinping has also ratcheted up the rhetoric by warning of the perils of a new Cold War. The situation is, if we don't start poking the panda, we'll face serious consequences. Now, it's worth taking that threat seriously because Xi controls the largest military force in the world. And as we get his orders and cautions tonight, the
Did you watch it all?
conflict with China could be Armageddon.
Yeah, they threatened Armageddon to any country that opposed them taking Taiwan.
Taiwan. Yeah.
Military showdown between
Total military action towards any country. And they said they are not going to hold back. They're going to fire everything they got at you. If you try to oppose them taking Taiwan, they're going to give you everything they got. They're not fucking around anymore. And my point on this is, I think it's that point in history where we need to say, okay, China, we see that you're a superpower as well. We need to start respecting you and treat you as an equal. And that's what I think it needs to come down to, because if we don't do that soon, they're just going to crush us.
Yeah, but it wouldn't just have to be us. They don't just crush us because everybody would get involved. It's not going to just be us. They can't just crush us when other countries unite. They wouldn't just crush us. And Russia's not going to unite with China if everybody unites with us. And they're going to unite with us over China. But the thing is, we don't have a strong leader right now. They would still unite with us, but we don't have a strong leader. But they wouldn't just crush us. It wouldn't come down to that. It's scary, but they wouldn't crush us, bro. They could talk as much shit as they want and all the shit that they want. They're not ready for this, dog. Believe me. It's just I don't feel comfortable with Joe Biden there, but they're not ready for us. And not just us. They're not ready for us.
Largest standing army. You do
Yeah, because they have a large population, bro, but they don't have more nuclear weapons than we do, and not more than Israel.
They do have nukes, though, and they could launch.
They have nukes, but not more than us, and not more than Israel, and not more than our allies.
Ability to just say fuck it and fire away.
But that's fine. We have defenses for that, bro. We're ready for that.
I understand there'd be repercussions.
Yeah.
But it would definitely fucking kill some of our civilian population.
Oh, for sure. It would be a nasty thing. It would be an Armageddon situation, but they wouldn't win it.
Massive fucking life loss.
Yeah, it would be massive life loss, but they wouldn't win it. But it would be massive life loss, like a lot of life. Maybe nobody wins, but this country, the U.S., bro, will kill everybody.
You realize they're taking Taiwan now. Next will be Vietnam.
This country will take everybody out before it lets anybody take over the world, bro.
You got to understand that, but that's their end game, right? They're going to grab every Asian country they can and get it under Chinese control. They're playing risk. They're playing
They're playing risk. Yeah.
They're trying to get that corner of the globe covered so that they can use their full force against us and still have force.
Fortunately, it's not going to happen because we got Australia there. We got to send them more ships and shit, but we got Australia there. It's not going to happen, but they have a lot of power, dog. But what we have to do is have a leader in office.
Australia, right? They have that capability, and that's what we need to understand. They could keep Australia off the map. Probably stop them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they might do that. They might do that. They might pull that move. So
Can you imagine them pulling that shit and just blowing Australia off the map and be like, what?
Be like, what? You want to be next?
No, they wouldn't be. It wouldn't be us next, dog. I'm not ever worried about this. This country will take out everybody before they let everybody die. They'll take everybody out in the world. This country will take everybody out at the same time before, and including ourselves. This country will take everybody out, including ourselves, before anybody kills us. We're not gonna get taken out like that, dog. I don't give a fuck who it is. China, and I don't give a fuck who's president. We wouldn't get taken out like that. Is it dangerous? Yeah. Do they have the largest standing army? Yeah, because they have a larger population, but they can't take us out, bro. We got to send a couple of, bro. We can take them out easy.
What if they started sending ships here with soldiers? Started dropping soldiers off.
They could do that. We're ready for that. They could do that, and it's not going to just be us. It's going to be a lot of people a lot of countries that help us, that aid us.
Massive casualties.
Canada would look. It's Canada, the U.S.
No repercussions, but China is tired of it. They said enough is enough. You're not going to poke us anymore. If you keep poking us, we're going to war.
And everybody would have our back, bro. Central America, South America.
History. I think we need to start taking the threat seriously.
Yeah, no, they do. I'm sure they take it seriously, but the whole continent, every continent would have our, like South America, Central America, and the rest of North America, they would all have our back. And not just that, Europe would have our back. India would have, nobody would have China's back like that, bro, in war.
What if he was like, what if all of a sudden North Korea jumped in?
They would. It doesn't matter. They don't have. We would have India. We would have India. Russia's not going to jump in with them. Russia would have jumped in with them. It would be.
No, I'm saying, what if North Korea joined their fight?
And they're. I would already account that. I would already think that they're going to anyway.
Happen. Yeah. If it goes down, that's probably what's going to happen. Let's be real.
And I'm not worried about that, bro. They can invade They can't just invade the West Coast like that.
Their largest standing ally, right?
Mm-hmm. But we got Tokyo, we got Vietnam, we got other people. New Zealand has 6 helicopters, UN armed, about 5,000 soldiers, and about 14 artillery guns. Ethiopia could take us out. Yeah, but people are not gonna decide with China. That'll be a thing where people are gonna fight and take them out because nobody wants communism running the world, bro.
You say that, but look at what's going on in it's the present state of the country. It's fucked, dude.
No, I know it's fucked, but when that shit happens, that's why I'm saying under this leader, I'm worried about it because we'd it's fucked up. I wouldn't be worried with Trump in office because they wouldn't try any of that shit with Trump in office. And they might try it with somebody like Trump in office. That's why you need somebody like Trump in office or somebody that's badass that's not going to play that game. And that's why DeSantis needs to be there, dog, because we'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. But I know people are not going to vote for this motherfucker again.
It would back Australia. So that means that which means we'd be fighting with Taiwan, Australia, and the U.S. And we would have other allies that would join us. Right. But what I'm saying is, at that point, China's going to feel cornered, and they're going to launch their missiles. You got to understand that, right? If we corner them, they're going to fight back. Look what Japan did with all the kamikazes. They're not afraid to do the same thing.
That American military power is in.
I don't think we have the fight that we had before. You know what I mean? Their numbers are expanding, dude. They have global power in a lot more regions than you realize. The one thing about them not being able to leave with their complete force ever, because if they led with their complete force ever, another country would come and take theirs. You know what I mean? Like, let's be serious. You can't send your whole army, or your country's going to get raped and plowed. You know, they're going to go after there and rape and pillage your country.
Israel. Listen, Israel's in the Middle East, bro. Israel's in the Middle East, and Israel is like one of our biggest. Trust me, that we have nothing to worry about if China tried to do some shit, because we will attack from India, Israel, the U.S., all of the European countries. We would take them out, but they would maybe fight, but we would take them out, because it wouldn't just be us. It would be an overwhelming amount bombarding them, an overwhelming amount.
But it could end in another war. I'm just saying this could
Oh, it
happen.
could. Oh no, it could definitely end in a war for sure. But they'll get taken out, bro, because we can't play no games at this level.
What they said, if they enlist now, they're going to start enlisting, and they're going to start drafting females as well because of equal rights. Okay, equal rights will now allow them to draft your 18-year-old daughter. Okay. They talked about this already. So if they re-implement the draft, it's 18 to 50, right? And you know, they can take your daughter alongside now too. Because you guys wanted equal rights, well, now you got them. They're about to pass that law so that they can recruit female soldiers for a draft. 18 plus. I'm not saying they're going to put your daughter on the front line. I mean, there's a lot of things you could use your daughter for that has nothing to do with fighting. There's a lot of paperwork that needs to get done. There's a lot of, you know, communication. There's a lot of, you know, targeting systems, all kinds of shit that they could run. There's all kinds of technology, fucking all kinds of mechanic work. There's so much shit that they could do that it would have nothing to do with fighting. But I'm just saying that, you know, it's just coming down to the point where, like, you never know.
Let me see something.
What are you talking about? What's up, people? What's up, Cajun Cat King?
Cajun Cat King was good, bro.
I just think it's interesting.
So right now, if it took, look, this is a year ago, right? When it comes to the ocean, the United States military beats China in water. Like when you look at, this is a U.S. example, and it compares like how many fleets and how many carriers like we have opposed to China. Look how many we have opposed to China. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and they only have 2. That means we get to fly jets off 8 or 10 different fucking carriers, and we get to fly, and like they literally only have 2, bro. So it's like they have nuclear. They say they have nuclear with this. They say they have nuclear that. As far as reserve ships,
you don't know what
the U.S. has. The U.S. has 430. No, we know that. We know their military weapons, their ships, their fleet. We know that.
Also understand, you don't know what tactics they'll use in this country, as in using their civilian in this country to do terroristic shit too. You got to remember, there's more that they can do than you think, right? They could have, you know, sleeper cells in our own country, and I'm sure they do.
Check it out. U.S. military ships deployable.
Right? There's people that are all out China, like in this country, that are citizens. You got to understand that, right?
No, of course there are. There's spies here from Russia too, man.
Oh, but you got to understand they could do shit like, you know, poison our water reservoirs, do all kinds of fucked up shit. You have no idea what they would implement. You know what I mean? You wouldn't know until it happened. That's what I'm saying. You have no idea.
China has 320 military satellites in space, and they've been in space less time than the U.S. The U.S. has 123 U.S. military satellites.
Fucking around. They're getting it done.
Yeah.
Military satellite capabilities of the country. The estimated total of 320 nuclear warheads. That might seem like a lot, but is nothing compared to
But
the
you got to understand also, China is fight ready all the time.
Brother, China has 320 nuclear warheads. We have stockpiled 6,370 nuclear warheads, dog. Trust me. And I know that. And that's even what they say. We have way more than
30 nuclear warheads. They can take out a large portion of our country. You don't understand?
Yeah, but remember the shit made in China is not really accurate, dog. That shit's irreliable, bro. Our shit is raw.
Once at our country, we can only take out so many. That's all I'm saying. And it would happen in minutes. They would blow up a huge portion of our country. Dude, I get it, but to act like they don't have an army is foolish.
Oh no, they have an army because they have more people. Yeah, they have a 2 million people army. We have 1.3. Like they have more people technically in their military, but they have a lot more people in the population. And don't compare. And bro, you can't compare. For every one person we got, we can fuck up like 3 of their motherfuckers, bro. I can fight 3 Chinese motherfuckers by myself, fucking the motherfuckers up, bro. You know that's just fucking like you can fuck. You can each one of us can fuck up like 3 of them, dog. Come on now, dog. I don't give a fuck, bro. Say whatever the fuck you want to say, dog. Say whatever the fuck you want to say. I'll jump 3 of those motherfuckers, be able to fight 3 of those motherfuckers, dog. They're like 5'8", bro, 120 pounds, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. My God.
I'm just saying, dude, it wouldn't be good.
They don't all know karate like that, bro. That's all bullshit, bro. Slap the motherfuckers and knock them out, bro.
Some of them do, man.
They're all like that guy that counts, bro. You know that guy that counts from Vietnam? They're like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all like him, bro. I just got to go. Bah, 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 bah. That's it, bro. You knock those motherfuckers out.
I don't think so, man.
There was a joke that somebody made. I forgot who it was that somebody made. He's like, Asians, they're the best at chilling outside and kneeling down and smoking a cigarette. I forgot what he said. He said some kind of joke. I'm not, bro. It's just a joke, bro. My God. They have videos like this though, where they compare different countries to different countries in war, like Russia versus the U.S. nuclear warheads, like Israel versus this country. It wouldn't happen, bro. We have more geniuses, man. We have the geniuses here.
Dude, they did already take back fucking.
Listen, Elon Musk, we need you to come up with a fucking electrical laser fucking gun that we can give everybody in the military so we can kill these motherfuckers. Elon Musk can come up with a crazy weapon, bro.
Oh, but look what they did to Hong Kong. They took back Hong Kong.
These people are soft, bro.
I'm just saying, do we risk a war with China over Taiwan? That's what I'm saying. Like, is it a good strategic military move? That's what I'm asking.
Is it good? I don't know because I'm not a, fucking whatever. I just know that there's a lot of business there. We do business with Taiwan, we do business. There's money with Taiwan. So it's about the money. How much does it affect the money that it's worth getting into a dispute, a war,
Yes, but how much more will it affect the income
of our country? We're already broke getting into war.
No, think about this. How much more will it affect the everyday American if we lose all sales from China? Just boom. No more shit from China. None. They just cut us off, man.
No, they wouldn't. They would never do that though. But they would never do that because our consumption makes up for the majority of their income. They would never cut us off. They need us more than the truth is, bro. Just so you know, the truth is we need that, and that's a fact. They need us way more than we need them. So if they cut us off, it wouldn't be easy at all, bro. Because we buy a lot of shit from them, but we would instantly replace them with India, and India would be shipping us a bunch of the shit that China makes. They would just start making it for it. They would just start making the shit and sending it to us because other countries already make everything. We just wouldn't use them, but China would never do that, dog. What we need to do is not let them make our pharmaceutical shit because they're responsible for making a lot of the drugs. And it's like, why the fuck? And they're the ones making the fentanyl and sending it here through Mexico. And that's why a bunch of people are dying from fentanyl because they're sending it, they're making it and doing and putting it over here.
Not only that, dude, if they're ready to go to war with us, why
they're
are we
already at war? They're already at war with us.
Why
they're already at war with us.
If they're at war with us, dude, it makes no sense.
They're already killing our kids. They're already at war with us, making that fentanyl shit.
Yeah, but
Bro, they've been at war with us, bro. They've been sending those fucking China buffets here, opening the motherfuckers up and killing people from heart attacks, bro. Making that nasty ass shit, bro. They've been at war, bro. Killing people, man.
Oh
Go,
man,
go to America, open China buffet, kill as many white people as you can.
like cannibal.
Oh,
I
you know
think
that.
honestly, like I like Chinese food. I think
I
it's fine.
know, but that shit.
Oh, the grease in your it's going in your veins, the grease in the cholesterol, in the honey chicken.
Dude, it's better than a lot of the shit we eat, honestly. Dude, like
Oh,
honestly,
my
we eat a lot of bullshit, dude. Like I eat donuts and fucking chocolate bars and fucking glam Coca-Cola all day.
How
Like,
can I kill a bunch? How can I kill a bunch of? How can I kill a bunch of Americans? Let me send a bunch of you motherfuckers out there. Open as many of these motherfucking restaurants as you can. Y'all motherfuckers chill there. Only eat white rice and vegetables. All the Americans go and fatten themselves up with cholesterol, dog. You know when you go to the Chinese places, the Chinese people, or not the Chinese people, any kind of Asian, they never eat the unhealthy shit. They're always eating like steamed white rice, steamed vegetables, and like healthy shit. And they're looking at all the Americans eat the fat shit. Like these Americans eat anything. Bless you. All right, I don't know if you're sneezing or coughing.
dude, like I like the crab rangoon. I like the fucking
And you know when you're going, you know when the girls are going to do their nails, they're talking mad shit, dog.
I make it myself too, dude. I get the tempura batter. I make that shit myself at home.
You can go to those Asian stores and buy the things to make the food you want.
I have it all in my fridge, man. You're preaching to the choir. I make all that shit myself.
Yeah, you can get it at the Asian specialty store. Pick up all the shit I know, and you can make you can buy the seasonings and all the shit to make pho, to make the soup and shit.
They get all the good tuna. They get all the good tuna and send us the bullshit.
When I was in prison, there was this guy that was in the federal prison. He was Chinese. He opened up a Chinese restaurant, and he had a couple of
and Japan and China sell patterns from each other. They'll sell each other's merchandise to each other too, like and to other people. So, just like we do, like everything's just mocked off of something else. Like I said, we either take it or we build it. Like somebody's got the idea, but we need what I'm saying is, as far as like PPE and healthcare stuff, we need to start making that shit on our own, because we shouldn't be relying on any other country for that shit. That's ridiculous. In a country like ours, like, how does that make any sense? It's just foolish behavior.
We should be making all of it, dog.
Yeah, if we took industry back, we'd take back the workforce. And that's what, honestly, they don't talk about. Like, everybody would have a job if we started making everything, right? Because there'd be so many jobs that there'd be jobs for everybody. If we started bringing industry back to America, there'd be jobs for all the Americans. God forbid, right? God fucking forbid.
Oh no, but let's elect the guy that was responsible for voting to send all the jobs over there 20 fucking years ago, 30 years ago. Just vote for that guy.
You can't get it herself. Oh my goodness. No, my daughter like we put it like far back on her bed, but like she's trying to like reach, so we had to like push it further back on her bed, her chair. Watch her on the camera. I guess if it flip, you know what I mean? Like we can't.
Yeah. Have you been doing, I've been counting my shit, bro, and I've been getting, ever since they took off I've been getting 3 to 4 subscribers a day on my shit, dog. I'm getting, and I'm noticing that shit, bro.
That's good, man. I'm glad your channel's growing. Good shit.
It was stuck at like 39 for a minute, like, and it wasn't coming up. And I forgot what I did. I wrote YouTube something. I forgot I had gotten an alert over a video or something, but it wasn't a warning or a strike or anything. And then I was able to respond to it and say, hey, my fucking, or I was able to think I did something on the studio. I sent them a message saying my shit isn't coming up on the searches or whatever. And like in 3 days, everything ended up coming up on my searches again. So now I'm not going to post shit on these other channels that weren't getting shadow banned. I'm just going to post it on this.
Got it.
You go to Frosty Bud's channel?
No, I know Frosty. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I haven't been because somebody chilled on my channel today and told me to go to his channel to just like chill there and shit. And I'm like, I heard of him. I think you had brought him up.
Yeah, he comes in once in a while.
Yeah,
He does a 24-hour live stream. So even him coming in a second, it's cool.
yeah. I think because I was looking at his live, I was watching it.
Like if you're, you know what I mean? He's always up. So, or someone's always there.
Yeah, I was watching his shit and I saluted the panel and then he said what's up because he recognized me shit, but I think he comes in here and I think he's probably seen me on your live stream. I don't think I've ever talked to him on the chat.
He knows who everybody is.
Yeah. Yeah, these good people and shit. Good. The community is big, bro. The cannabis community.
It is, and hopefully it'll start growing more. You know, since legalization.
Yeah, bro.
To grow cannabis. You know, hopefully it will get better. And hopefully, like, you know, it seems like right now it's like kind of peaceful. Like, I don't want to, like, you know, knock on wood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Found some.
Yeah, I found some already too.
I found some already. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, you know, it seems like everybody's chilled out. And like I said, I'm not even gonna fight with people anymore. It's fucking pointless because everybody found out what they do. They just tell cops.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's gonna hurt. It'll end up hurting your channel because it's like shit that, you know, it's just like you could do it one time, but then talking about it is just like prolonging a fucking whatever.
I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I don't even look for the bullshit anymore.
I don't look for the bullshit.
I just stopped watching their shit, man. Just fuck them, delete them, block them, hide them, so you don't even have to see their shit, so it doesn't even bother you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sight out of mind, dude. I think that's the best policy. Just get rid of them completely, so you don't even see their shit. And if they're hanging out somewhere that you hang out, like maybe, like, and they're there before you, like, hey, they got it this time. You know what I mean? Next time you go in, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Why fucking approach it to the point where it's like gonna start shit? Like, it's pointless. Or come in and say hi, but don't stay long, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I've just been like more laid back.
Oh shit! They found a person of interest in custody.
For what?
The suspected driver just after the attack. She says it was a chilling moment.
It's stuck in my mind this image of the driver who was looking straight ahead, looked like he had one hand on the wheel, very focused, going, not alarmed. Like, you would, how could someone do that? I don't understand.
And she did get her 4 children to safety. And tonight, city officials expressed their condolences for everybody impacted by tonight's mass casualty event. Waukesha mayor is telling the press
talking about that.
responders are taking this very hard.
Yeah, I want to see if they show the dude or if they disclose his identity.
Oh, they got him?
Yeah.
That's right, Mary, but police more interested tragically in identifying families of those who may have
One person of interest in custody for driving through parade. Waukesha City Hall. Let me see if they have a picture of the dude. Okay, they have a picture of the truck.
Waukesha police say the SUV broke through barriers of that parade route at shortly before 4:45 this evening. Again, tragically striking multiple people. Police say a 6-year veteran of the police force fired his gun at the vehicle in an attempt to get it to stop. Police Chief Thompson says that no bystanders were struck by those rounds. This evening, though, authorities said Waukesha Fire transported 11 adults and 12 children to 6 hospitals.
They transported 11 adults and 12 children to hospitals.
People that we know about, and again, we do know that there were fatalities. Police said victims were also taken to the hospital by police officers as well as by.
There were fatalities. They're just not saying how many.
In their own vehicles. Police saying this is still a very, very fluid investigation.
The vehicle struck.
Up, man.
More than 20 individuals.
Oh, potential suspect ID.
The breaking news that I'm about to report report to you. I have it right here on the screen.
Oh.
Suspect potentially identified. I want to say this and say this clearly. This is not me claiming for a fact that this is the individual. Based on the totality of things that I've researched and articles that have been written, based on police scanner information, this could be the person, one of the people that are associated with this. This is very preliminary.
Come on, Brandon, show it.
Preliminary investigation. You know, there's more to come. Not saying that this person is guilty. Not saying that this person is 100%.
Okay, let's see the picture.
But I just want to give information that has been passed along to me, just in case you guys want to know. So this is what I was able to find.
Darrell Brooks Jr., black dude.
Named Darrell Brooks Jr. Is the person that people believe based on the totality of what I've seen.
And I'm not saying, and I'm listening to me, and I'm not saying, oh, black guy. What I'm saying is, bro, I told you, it's either a fucking Muslim, like some Muslim, you know, terrorist attack, or it was some shit because of the Kyle Rittenhouse shit. It's like, oh, where can I fucking go hit a bunch of white people in a fucking Christmas parade in Wisconsin, dog? Like, it's just common sense, dog. We're from the street, dog. I don't want to think with bad intent, but some stupid brainwashed motherfucker because of the media, because of all the shit that they push, they're like, let me go fucking run over some motherfucking white people. Like, it's so fucked up, dog. It's so fucked up, dog.
Person that's involved in this incident. Why,
Well, he'll get off. He'll get off because he was brainwashed by the media. You know what I mean? Like some shit, right? Just wait until the case comes. If he was brainwashed by the media to perpetuate violence or shit like that. You know what I mean? Some crazy bullshit. Shit, bro. You think he's gonna get the chair?
Let's see how they report it. Let's see how the media reports it now. Let's see how the media reports it now. If they're going to report it as, oh, it was just some, you know, they're trying to be racist and they just blaming a black guy for doing the shit. And they're not going to link it at all to the propaganda. They're not going to link it to propaganda. They're just going to link it to, oh, the guy was crazy. He was just crazy and he just wanted to, you know.
Of course.
He wasn't influenced by the media or anything like that, any narrative.
He is suspended. Looks like he's at 34.99 on the system.
Describes him as light-skinned black male with dreadlocks.
Based on the
Here's a picture. Here's a picture of the suspected person that shot everybody.
No, ran over everybody.
That ran over. Let me see if I can make the video a little bit. If I can make the shit a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's him.
He looks like he's either light-skinned or Hispanic.
No, when you look at it in person, like the video's not doing it justice, but he looks like a light-skinned black guy, like mixed white, that, or he could be Hispanic, but he looks more mixed white-black, like normal white-black, because his name is Darrell Brooks Jr.
Make you think that he's black and Hispanic.
Yeah. No, he's white boy mixed with black. That's what I think. From what I'm seeing, he's red. I'm seeing him as red.
Could be like mixed with like Dominican or something. Just based on his hair. I don't know. Because it's not. It seems like Luther. It's not. I don't know. That's just my. I don't know. I have no
officers misdemeanor.
So Darrell E. Brooks Jr. of 19th Street has open charges filed November 5th, 2021. So recently in Milwaukee courts for resisting an officer, misdemeanor, felony, bail jumping, second-degree recklessly endangering safety with domestic abuse assessments, disorderly conduct, and battery. He posted $1,000 cash bail November 19th of 2021. That's despite the fact that he has another open felony in Milwaukee County from 2020. The case is for second-degree recklessly, blah, blah, blah.
Felon.
And he just got out 2 days ago, dog.
Wow.
Second-degree reckless endangering safety.
$1,000. It's okay. Not serious.
Yeah, if you only hurt somebody, you know.
Who's the mayor? Who's the city council? Who's the judge and the city council and the mayor of Milwaukee right now? How much you want to bet? 1,000%? In Milwaukee, especially, it's a Democrat. 1,000%.
Well, they let him go because of his color.
Disorderly conduct and battery, both misdemeanor, also with domestic abuse.
You got to understand, the country's all fucked up right now. Like, I'm not saying anything's right, anything's wrong, dude. Everything's fucked.
Safety, felony.
Just period. Everything's
2020. Let's see, police say 23 people, including 12 children, were taken to the hospital.
23 people, including 12 children, were taken to hospitals.
I'll share the article. This is the
yeah, but it just as easily could have been a white guy doing the same thing. Like it really doesn't matter his race. Like honestly, like
No, the race doesn't matter. The race doesn't matter. But if we end up finding out, I know 1,000% why it happened. But it needs to be reported as to why, because it's not because he was black. It's because of why he did it, and it was based on a narrative that people are being brainwashed with to hate each other, and they don't need to hate each other.
Yeah, the narrative is really fucked up right now. It is.
And what do you think the motive is? I know what the motive is. You're gonna fucking know rocket science. You're not gonna be Sherlock Holmes to know what the motive is.
They want another Democratic win in 4 years. That's what the motive is, because they want to completely destroy the country. Like, obviously, we know that. We know that. Like, it's pretty fucking obvious what's going on. You know, they want another win. They want another win in 4 years so they can do more damage. Like, they're not done, dude. This is only the first year, dude. Think about what they're gonna do by the end of next year.
Think about the first year only, dog. How much they're gonna fuck this shit up. Think about, bro, Obama fucked this shit up in 8 years, little by little, but he fucked it up pretty good, bro. This motherfucker has done all this shit in 1 year, bro. And not even 1 year.
Record-breaking time. It's unbelievable.
How can we fuck your shit up? Give it to a fucking man with dementia. Oh my God. Give it to an old fucking grandpa, and he's gonna fucking make the country fall. Oh my God.
Pretty much.
Fucking shit, bro. Sleepy motherfucker, bro. Sleepy ass motherfucker in the World Conference thing. Sleepy, falling asleep on camera like a fucking sleepy ass motherfucker. like his name, dog. Like his name, dog. Sleepy Joe. Sir, you need to wake the fuck up, okay? Everybody's watching you right now, and they're fucking thinking of Sleepy Joe Biden. Wake the fuck up, sir. And then he's there like this, just acting normal, and that's what they're telling him in his ear. Sir, you look like a fucking idiot. You're embarrassing us. Wake the fuck up. Stop falling asleep.
Yeah, because you know he's got a mic in there. You know he's got a mic.
Sir, wake up. And they were telling him, and the mic wasn't working because he was that deep in the sleep. So somebody had to touch him and say, sir, don't make any sudden movements. Act like everything is normal. Wake the fuck up and don't fall back asleep. You were sleeping for 10 minutes. You fell asleep on camera for a minute.
Yeah, everybody saw you. Everybody saw you, Joe.
Everybody saw you. Now we're fucked. Oh,
Dude,
my God.
you know how many things are on Facebook that ask, like, what's your opinion on impeaching fucking Biden? But you know what they want? All your information. Please fill this out and give us all your information. Yeah, go fuck yourselves. You know what I mean?
Impeach Biden.
The president. Because, dude, you know what that'll be next? Then they'll mark you as a domestic terrorist and come lock you up. Like, you think people are dumb? Like, we know what you're up to.
Oh my God. The impeachment of President Biden and other American nightmares coming in 2023. Let me see. Imagine this. It's a great chilly day. Washington and March 23 and for president from left leaning. Blah, 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 blah. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Dude.
Just get rid of Joe Biden, bro.
Dude, like I said, anybody that's filling out that fucking shit is probably going to end up in prison. So I'm going to stay the fuck away from it. You know what I mean? Like, he'll pass some law that, like, you spoke out against him, fucking, he's going to lock you up like they do in, you know where. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be like North Korea up here pretty soon. You know what I mean?
Unbelievable.
Well, I'm just saying, I would never fill it. Please put us your address and phone number and where we can contact you.
Sir, please do us a quick favor for your safety and ours.
Yeah, we got your full safety in mind. Yeah, I'm sure.
Sir, we're just trying to make the community a great place for you and your family to live in. Please fill this out and let us know if you want the president gotten rid of.
Dude,
I'm fucking hungry.
The comedy routine. It was a Cuban comedian,
Mm-hmm.
and he was talking about, like, you know how, like, Cuban are like they're like, in America they're like, we need to build a wall, right? Like, but
No, that was, you're talking about Andrew Schultz. You're talking about Andrew Schultz that he was talking about Cubans in his stand-up. He said, Cubans come here, and then they want to fucking Cubans come here, and they just got here. The refugees, they just got here, and they want to build. You need to build a fucking wall, man.
Too many fucking people. I can't play fucking dominoes. There's too many fucking people.
Yeah.
No, it's good. We gotta make America great again.
Yeah, because they actually believe it was great once, right?
Yeah. They're like, no, great. You know, I seen the movies. You had Ricky Ricardo was in I Love Lucy. I was a Cuban. That's why it was great then. No, but America was great in the 50s and the 60s, bro. It was a different place, bro. Of course it was great in the 50s and the 60s.
My grandfather, he had like fucking 50 cars. He had a nice
Yeah,
house.
like, okay, minus the racism, dog, it was a great place, bro. Yes, it was a nice place. It was a great place to live with your family. Like, okay, minus the racism, bro. Like, other than that, it was a great place. Like, where else in the world could you be living at that time where it was as raw in the 50s and the 60s? Nowhere. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, you're out of your mind if you say that.
Yeah, like, you know. And people that say, oh, racism exists, bro, go to Spain, go to Europe, go anywhere in Europe. You want to see racism, bro? Get the fuck out. You don't know what racism is, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. They'll treat you like shit over there, bro. They don't even like when you go to Spain and you're Hispanic, they don't accept you as Spanish if you're not pure Spanish. Like pure Spain, they don't like, you're fucking, what are you, bro? You're fucking like you're like a little hybrid of what we made and shit. We took over the fucking places and shit. You're just you know, you're not 100%.
Yeah, they're like, you ain't shit.
In Europe, they're racist as fuck, bro. They're like, people think America has racist problems, and that's not true, bro. There's racism everywhere.
Yeah, it's probably one of the least racist countries in the world, but well, just damn America anyways.
Get something to eat. Get something to eat.
But you saw that flyer, right?
Say what?
You saw that flyer with like the Kyle Rittenhouse, and then it had then they had like 3 tragic cop shootings of like African American people, and they tried to correlate the two and make it a race thing. And then I was like, who the fuck made this racist bullshit? I was like, who the fuck made this racist bullshit? I was like, obviously somebody that's just trying to cause division and cause incidents like tonight's incident to happen.
Yeah. Why? Ask anybody. Why is there anybody black protesting? Why are black people protesting Kyle Rittenhouse? Like, he didn't kill any black people. Why are black people protesting for 3 white people?
Because they called him a white supremacist with no evidence. And it's actually been proven that after going through his stuff, that he was not. So for them to say that, they should be publicly apologizing. Instead, Biden stood by his bullshit, so he should be sued. That's my opinion.
For a lot of money. He's going to get sued for a lot of money, bro.
Like I said, I don't think you can sue a standing president, but, you know.
No, you can, because they already had that. They already won a case. So in Lynn Wood was one of the attorneys that he was popular when the whole, you know, Trump thing came out, because he was like one of the people that were talking about the
Trump, during Trump's election.
Yeah, he was talking about the election F word, whatever. So basically, that's like another thing you have to talk about, like the Maxine. So basically, he was Kyle Rittenhouse's attorney for a little bit, but he was an attorney for a guy named Richard Jewell. If you look Richard Jewell up, they made a movie about him. He basically was a white guy that lived at home with his mom. He was like a security guard that watched like Fox News. He was like a Republican, but he lived at home with his mom, single guy, white guy. And he basically got indicted because they were trying to blame a bombing at the Atlanta Olympic Games on him. And he actually helped uncover, I think, what actually happened, but they blamed it on him. And they were like, oh, and he sued because the media defamed him.
I remember this case. The media tried to sell this guy down the river because he was with his mother.
Exactly.
And literally that doesn't mean anything. Just money to live with their parents. Like that doesn't mean they're terrorists. Like,
And that's what they were trying to make him out to be, and he won money.
if we're gonna go by that standard, I guess anybody that doesn't go to college and become something of themselves, well, I guess we'll just deem them all terrorists and just fucking throw them in entrenchment camps, right? Because their terrorist behavior is just staying with their parents. Like, how ludicrous is that bullshit? Like, they should all be sued. Exactly.
And they're going to be sued. You could sue them because they sued Bill Clinton for that. You could sue the president for that. You could definitely sue the president for that.
Well, what is it? You can't. No, you can't. You can't arrest you can't arrest a standing president. That's what.
Or that they've never, because they've never technically have indicted a sitting president, but you can, but they never have, like, successfully.
Never successfully indicted a president because, well, they tried to impeach Trump twice. They used false information and failed the impeachment. They try to say that they impeached him, but they failed to impeach. They attempted an impeachment. It never happened because if he was impeached, he would not be able to run again. And that's where a lot of false narrative bullshit has been passed through the media, because there's multiple people that I've talked to that said, well, President Trump was impeached. No, he wasn't.
Yeah. Well, technically he was impeached, but not convicted. He was impeached, but that doesn't mean shit. He was impeached, but he's not convicted.
No, if you're not
Bill Clinton was impeached and convicted.
No, right, and that's the only way that you're kicked out of office.
Bill Clinton lost his law license and had to pay millions of dollars, and people don't talk about that shit.
Bill Clinton is the only president that's actually been impeached.
Yeah, they don't talk about that shit.
And it's ignorance if they speak the other way. It's just sheer fucking ignorance, because he didn't get impeached. He's still standing. They can still run, and he plans on running again, which is awesome. Which is fucking awesome, because I think he has a fighting chance.
No, he's gonna win, bro. Everybody sees that the country's fucked up, and they're like, "Shit, bro, we need this guy back."
We need him
People
back.
can talk as much shit, but things were better when he was president. The gas prices were low. I'm not gonna listen to y'all keep talking about white supremacy anymore. I'm done with that shit already.
Dumb. That's the only thing they have, because they have nothing else.
But every time, how come people? How stupid do you have to be? It's like you deserve to be in a shit position. You deserve to be in a shit position, because this is the thing. Like if I think this is the way I feel. Like because 95% of a specific population votes Democrat and always votes Democrat. White people are the only real swing voters in this country. You know, like they vote based on policy. They vote halfway. Like halfway votes Democrat, halfway votes Republican. 95% of black people vote Democrat. They don't have to get convinced of anything. They're just going to vote Democrat no matter what. Hispanics, most of them vote Democrat depending on where they're from. But like Cubans, for example, they vote Republican because they don't like communism and they don't like a lot of other bullshit. But what I don't like is the shit that they blame. But what I don't like is how white supremacy gets blamed for shit, for everything. Oh, white supremacy this, white supremacy that. And they've been here for 400 years, but you got people coming from Cuba, like my family, and people coming from other places that don't speak any English, come here. They don't speak any fucking English, and they come here, and they're super successful in one generation or two generations. And they didn't let white supremacy or none of that shit get in their way. You know, that's all bullshit. That's an excuse. That's an excuse.
It's an excuse to not go to work and blame the system.
And blame the system. That's all it is. I don't give a fuck.
Work and blame the system, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says. They don't like it. I said it. It's bad.
Because you can't tell me, like, a bunch of Hispanics, immigrants come here from, and not just Hispanics, but mainly Hispanics. They come here from other countries. They don't speak any English, and they're fucking doing way more shit. Like, if you go to their communities, at least here, when you go to Miami, the Hispanic communities, bro, are in good shape. The only ghetto ass fucked up communities are whatever, and it's always like that. It's always been like that. The only place that the violence occurs is.
Well, a lot of them want to work, even the ones that can't, because they've gotten some felony charge because when they first moved here, they made a bad move.
Yeah. It's different, but it's a different mindset. I don't know what to think. I don't know if it's because of being enslaved for like 400 years and being in a plantation mindset where there's, you know, I don't know what it is, but there's a reason that's like that. There's a reason. There's a deep-rooted reason. It's fucked up.
Culture has accepted it. That's what it is. As a mindset. Culture has accepted it as a mindset. No one's done nothing to change it. They just want to continue to perpetuate bullshit and continue to stereotype. They don't want society to change. They don't want society to get better, because if society got better, they'd have less people to oppress, which would mean the court system would shrink, which would mean their power reach would shrink. They don't want that.
White supremacy, bro. If something ever happens, just blame white supremacy.
On white people, right? Why not?
White supremacy.
It makes no sense. It makes no fucking sense. The whole
White
system
supremacy.
and we need some new young leaders that actually
with balls.
I don't want the leftist woke in charge, okay? Because that's bad shit crazy. That's not gonna work for anybody. We need informed, intelligent people running the office, and right now we don't have that. That's bottom line. Right now we don't have that. We have manipulating assholes that are off a fucking publicity stunt narrative.
I'm gonna see if I can fucking.
Which they are. It's actually better because they're easier to manipulate.
I'm gonna get a public administration degree, and then I'm gonna try to run for mayor, where I'm gonna move.
Something wrong, right? That's my thought.
I'm gonna run for mayor, where I'm gonna move, dog.
I mean, you could.
I'm gonna run as a fucking pro pot, pro freedom candidate. Pro pot, pro freedom, anti-immigration, all immigration. I don't want nobody coming to this bitch. I don't want nobody coming to this bitch.
Honestly, we're already a very diverse culture. I mean, it's not like we don't have any. I don't think there's a country in the world that hasn't had a citizen. So
we're the least racist. We're the least racist country anywhere because we have the most diverse people.
Diverse of all the other countries. Okay, and now we're gonna sit here and say like, you know,
listen to a bunch of bitches call us racist. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
If we're saying we don't have enough resources in our country, then why are we continuing that shit anyway?
Nigga, think about AOC in the 1980s getting away with saying some shit like, "Oh, America's racist," like in the 1980s or the 1970s. People just be looking at her like, "Get the fuck out of here, bitch!" Like I don't know. Even with the racism that existed there, you couldn't get away with saying that kind of shit because everybody would just look at you like, "What the fuck are you?" Like I don't know. I just feel like everybody was just there was shit going on. Nobody was living like that.
I think the problem is that they're allowed to spread this bullshit on 90% of the fucking news channels.
Social media too, bro. I think social media is a problem.
In the world are the people that are watching Fox. And you can't watch the regular Fox. You got to watch the fucking shit that's on there, like all that fucking shit at night. Because you can't just watch the shit that's on regular prime time because it's even leftistly fucking altered. Even on the fucking Fox News network, you have to find their private individual side network to get the real news. And that's fucking sad. They've even sold out their mainstream. There's nothing left. So what do you expect people that are watching regular mainstream media to believe? They're going to believe that shit because that's all they're seeing. And the propaganda is put in place to make that happen.
Yeah.
So that they can perpetuate violence and cause more death and more division. And just, you know, hopefully that will take care of our population control issue. We'll just let them slaughter themselves. Right?
Unbelievable.
A shot that causes them to die too. So, you know, we'll speed up the process. And the strong will survive. We understand that. But, you know, we'll just keep giving them another dose every 6 months until it kills the rest of them.
That's just got to be doing something to your heart a little bit. If it's doing something to people's heart a lot, like it has to be doing something.
To do their jobs and unable to perform anymore. It's not something you want in your system. It's weakening you. It's not making you stronger. It's a bullshit fucking vaccine.
China's not fighting about any of this bullshit. But they're just not giving people a choice.
Duh. China's not taking the vaccine. You think China's taking the vaccine? I don't. No. They're laughing at us. Keep eating poison. Keep taking poison. Keep killing your people. Then when we come, we really will invade. Because if they kill all the population, we'll have no fucking free fighters to fight back if they did invade. Right? We'll have no civilian population. And if we take away all their guns, they'll have no way to fight.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what they're trying to do at the same time. They're trying to take away our guns over this Kyle Rittenhouse thing. They give back his gun. They say it's okay. They release him, which is fine because he was innocent. But then they're still trying to come after us as gun lobbyists. And it's like, what the fuck? Because if a kid has access to AR-15s, they shouldn't be available. Like they just used it still, even though he was proven innocent, they're still trying to use it against us.
You know how I would do it? I would be like, let me ask you a question. Do you think I would ask people the question, the way I would debate people, I'd be like, let me ask you a question. I would, in a debate, I'd be like, let me ask you a question. Do you think young white males should be able to open carry a firearm and to protect themselves? No, I don't think so. I'm like, okay, well, do you think a young African-American male should be able to carry a firearm to be able to protect themselves? And then you leave them in that situation where they got to say no too. I'm like, no. Oh, you don't think they should be able to protect themselves from other people that might want to do harm to them? But really, they're going to say yes for
other criminals on the block that don't give a fuck because they're not giving up their guns. You got to remember this. Yeah. You got to remember, criminals are never going to give up their guns. And if we take all the guns from the citizens, there's no one to fight back when the cops don't do their jobs.
If everybody had a gun, bro, think about how good.
With Kyle Rittenhouse, he wouldn't have had to do his job if the fucking police were doing theirs, right?
Doing their job, yeah.
Screaming, defund the police and attacking police officers for doing their job.
And the media is still saying it was a protest, not a riot, not a, they're calling it a protest. It was never a protest. That's not a protest, bro.
It's not a protest. As soon as there is life lost and injury occurs, it's no longer a protest.
A protest is what was going on outside.
Life loss. It's a continuation of a riot, and the fact that our government allowed the riot to continue shows that they wanted life loss, and they wanted to perpetuate violence, and they wanted to continue to reinforce racism in this country. Because if they were trying to get people back together, they would have shut down the riot. Because we can't allow shit like that to happen in our country, right? Because if you become a terrorist in this country, right, you should be dealt with as such. And they should have started taking down people that were doing wrong. And people would have stopped the bullshit, right? Okay, and that shit would have ended, right? And there wouldn't have been more riots in the street. It would have much less loss of life, much less property loss. And they never thought about going to the Capitol.
If Trump acted sooner,
and people wouldn't still be acting like assholes.
Yeah.
All we needed to do was strap a set on and fucking handle business. But the one thing that Trump did that pissed me off, because of the vote, he held back, and that's not right. He should have fucking shit. And that part kind of pisses me off. You got to understand, he had military access, he had troops on the ground, and he refused to use them because he thought the vote was going to go against him. Well, the vote went against him anyways. At least if he used the troops, our country would be standing in a much better place.
Yeah, and at least don't do it because because he was also trying to teach certain people a lesson. Like, he didn't want to call the police in to help in certain cities because he wanted the cities to crumble under the policy of the failing liberal mayor or whatever. Well, but he should have just acted.
But clearly that didn't work.
Yeah, he should have acted so people like Kyle Rittenhouse didn't get in any kind of trouble.
He should have acted, and it would have been a day. It wouldn't have continued for weeks.
He's gonna be rich, bro. That kid's gonna be rich now.
Much less damage, and people would be back to their normal lives, right? And we wouldn't be dealing with the shit the same way we are, and we wouldn't be living under this fake totalitarian regime that's telling us that a virus is killing our population when the truth is the vaccine is.
If you look at this dude's video, that's it. They already came out on the video and said that studies have been coming out from Israel, from other countries, saying that people who've been getting the vaccination have been ending up, like, it's showing that the vaccination is dwindling after a certain period of months, and that people with the vaccination are ending up with higher hospitalization rates and higher infection rates than those who are unvaccinated now. So it's better for you to get the booster. It's needed. And that's how they're pushing the booster now. People are like, oh, yeah, now I need that.
Kill you. Okay, if the first wave didn't kill you, the first vaccines didn't kill you, they got to give you a few more, and eventually.
And I wonder what they're gonna do now, bro, because people are waking up to it.
People are die, and then they'll write COVID death.
People are waking up to it already.
Because they're all afraid and cowardice by the government.
But people are waking up to it, dog, because people are
Saying, hello, the vaccine is killing everybody. Fuck the vaccine. We're not going to do that shit.
people are waking up to it now, though, because people who have gotten 1 or 2 vaccines, a lot of people that got 1 vaccine aren't getting the second one, and a lot of people got the second one are not getting a booster because they're already like, fuck, this is bullshit. I was wrong. Like, why did I do these 2? And they don't want to take it anymore.
Yep. The admission of shots has drastically reduced. Less people are doing it, and less people are wearing masks.
The more political it gets towards next November, because next November is where they're going to have the midterm election. So it's going to be a whole other year. Depending on how these people decide to go, you're going to see how many people move to, well, people are already moving to Florida, bro.
Pushing for another war.
Yeah.
Because you know what war does? It allows them to take effect drastically in the country and be able to alter whatever the fuck they want. Because we're under war engagement times, and under war times, the laws are different. You know that, I know that. And if they can infiltrate war, they can take more control.
All right, guys, got to stay home, and you can't be doing certain shit. There's gonna be fucking curfew every day at this time.
You're gonna have to stay in your house after 8 o'clock. Well, what does it matter if my house blows up? Whether it happens, whether I'm in it or not. You know what I mean? If I'm 5 feet from my house or 10 feet from my house, it doesn't matter. Like, are we doing spaces? Like, what if I avoid the bomb because I wasn't home?
Let's see what happens, bro. I don't see it.
Like, no, you have to be there and be a sitting target.
I don't see us getting into that kind of issue. Give me a second. I'm gonna grab something to eat. I gotta fucking grab some munchies from the pantry, dog. Give me a second.
This guy's he's cheaping out. Hungry, man.
I'm gonna eat something. I'm gonna grab something. I'm gonna grab something from the fridge. Just bear with me. I'm gonna come right back. I'm gonna pause it.
Wait, what you got? What you got? Huh? You getting a Twinkie? Donut?
No. I don't got Twinkies. I got I think I'm gonna look in the fridge and see what I got, dog. Give me a second. I'm gonna see what I got.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Where'd he go? Not back yet. Guess he didn't have anything in the fridge. Nah, he's gonna go eat. He'll be back in a few. Give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. What up? So what's going on, guys? So like I said, this stuff still good report. Like I said, it was that one leaf. I sprayed it. I sprayed the whole plant down, every plant in there, and I fucking removed the leaf. Haven't seen another spot since. Fucking worked, as far as I'm concerned. So they can call it systemic, but it's systemically dead. It didn't come back. It might later, but I'll just kill it again. Nuclear bomb blow a mountain of smoke on them, and they'll be too busy playing video games to cause any shit. Oh, you're saying we just got to get all of China stoned at the same time? Then we can take over and just arrest everybody that's crazy and just allow the people to be free? I don't think that'll ever happen. It would be a cool move, though. I mean, if that was the way we could do it, we'd do it with every country, wouldn't we? We'd just take out all the crazy leaders and just allow all the people to be free. But honestly, that's not what they want, right? They don't want to be dictated by the US. So we don't have that option. Be right back. I gotta get some fucking juice. Damn, Rob must have got a whole fucking Subway sandwich going by now. Sorry, I had to change the diaper real quick, guys. She tried to run from me. What is up with her? She keeps throwing over her freaking diaper pail. She just pushes it right over. That thing's got to get emptied too. So when she pops that lid, you can smell it. Woo! Because she just laid one like a couple hours ago. Jesus.
I'm back. I just ate some fucking toasted some bread and put butter on it.
You were still
What happened?
I just dabbed it out, you man.
Oh, yeah, I fucking I'll hit a dab now, but I was toasting some bread and I put some butter on that shit and that's it, dog. I had 2 pieces of bread. I was hungry as fuck.
Oh, man. I think you just. Oh, but what I was saying is, I saw that one spot on my leaf, and I removed the leaf, but I sprayed the whole plant down.
Oh, what happened? What ended up happening?
Nothing. Still nothing. So if it's it's systemically dead, or you know what I mean. As long as the conditions don't come back, it shouldn't come back, right? Like I saw, because I looked at the leaf like a day later after I sprayed it, the stuff that was on the leaf was gray. It was dead. It went from white to gray. It was dead. It was completely dead. And then the plant, nothing. Oh yeah, going back in. Go for it.
Gonna go into a fucking scalabingo.
And I think it's because I brought that from outdoors, but you know what I'm saying is, as long as I can get it through till the end, fuck it. Like I said, and that thing whistles like a motherfucker, huh?
Yeah.
You got a whistling tip?
Yep.
I don't whistle, man. Does it whistle on purpose?
Yeah, it's got a hole up there.
To make it whistle? Oh, there's an extra hole like up here?
Yeah, on the top. Hey, look.
Oh, yours is all tiny. Mine's a big hole. That's why mine doesn't whistle. Mine's all big.
Yeah, mine's a little bit small.
Yeah, that's why it's whistling, because it's so tight. Because it's tight. What?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh yeah, breaking down the words. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure it'll become a meme. People that have nothing to do. I'm not worried about it. Like I said, I stopped watching, so I don't give a fuck anymore.
Oh shit.
I mean, we're looking at a possible world war. I got bigger problems to worry about.
I got bigger problems to worry about. Now. We're looking at potential world war.
Thing in general, the world's got way bigger problems than COVID. Way bigger COVID, but you won't hear about that.
COVID is not even the real problem. It's just a distraction.
No, they don't. They won't tell you about the real problem. We're almost at war. They won't tell you about that. That's not important news.
Guys, keep worrying about COVID. Just don't worry about the fact that China's fucking trying to take over everything, and we're unprepared.
City gets blown the fuck up. I'm sorry. I mean it to happen, but just keep focusing on COVID.
Fuck.
We could have some casualty loss if we make a bad move here, but just accept it. Like, dude, because what if they do straight up just flip out and fucking launch? I think we need to have a big fucking discussion with them. I think we need to send a competent leader over there. I think that's the problem. We need a competent leader to go over there. I think he needs to get impeached immediately. We need a competent leader because we have an actual global problem. Fucking put people around and just get this guy the fuck out. Get somebody that can do the job.
DeSantis is that guy, bro. DeSantis is gonna be that guy after Trump.
Right now, shit's looking good. That's all I'm saying. Let's make a boss move and stop pussyfooting around. Let's send a real leader over there and fucking handle it.
I think what they're gonna do is,
I think Trump's going to end up winning this time, and then I think DeSantis is going to win, and he's going to be president for 8 years after Trump is president for 4. So you're going to have 12 years of a Republican president because of how bad Biden is doing, and you're going to need it. You're going to need 12 years of a Republican president to get you through the shit that's coming.
Well, what needs to happen if we get a Republican president back in office, we need to change the term. We need to adjust it so that a president can stay in office as long as he's able to perform his job at bay. Because honestly, performing under a president like we got right now that can't do his fucking job, he just needs to be removed. He can't do his fucking job. Let's find somebody that can do the job, get him in there, and stop fucking waiting. We need to change the way
We did take back the vote, dog. We changed our minds.
What?
Americans.
I think a lot of people have changed their mind.
What I'm saying is Americans should have the ability to do a revote every like 2 years. Like 2 years into it, be like, yo, dog, we're halfway into it, but we don't want to keep going the rest of the
law put in place where we can change our standing president after 2 years instead of 4.
Halftime.
We should do a halftime vote.
Yeah.
Halftime revote. Why not?
That makes sense, bro. It makes more sense to do that than have 4 years of dealing with something. Why are we dealing with something for 4 years when we could just decide if, hey, we can take one day to vote again?
We should talk to some people about that, like, you know, and see if we can get more people to get on board with that idea. Like a halftime vote. You know?
I think that's a good idea. And I don't hear a lot of people talking about that. Like, why don't we just decide in 2 years? Why don't we follow and be like, yo, is this going good?
Yeah, if this isn't doing good in 2 years, we have a readjustment. If everybody's happy, we continue.
Like, after all, it is our country, right? Why we got to waste 2 more years before we decide to change it?
And if the president's popular, we'll keep not popular. But we got to understand, you know, we got to have better candidates in the first place. You know, candidates that are not puppet presidents like we've had going for the last fucking 60 years.
It's always going to be it's always going to be a puppet president in a way, bro. If Israel's involved and getting favoritism, it's a puppet presidency. Trump was I disagree with his policy. I agree with his policies, but Trump in a way is a puppet president, bro, because he did a lot of things for Israel that whenever I see a lot of presidents doing things for Israel, they're all puppets. Whenever a president is not doing things for Israel and does it for us only, that's the real president.
Yeah, but Biden's not doing that either. Like, let's be serious. He's not the solution, dude.
No, he's not. He's definitely not. I'm not saying he is, but whenever I see somebody, you know, doing this shit, that's what the only thing that questioned me, you know, that had questioned about Trump, that he was pushing the vaccine, the vaccine, and he still pushes the vaccine instead of talking more against other things. But whatever. I prefer him over
him personally not participating is the most fucked up part.
Yeah.
Why would you put something that you pick? Because Trump said he did that other shit, right? He didn't take the vaccine, right?
No, he's taken the vaccine already. He's already gotten the shot. He did monoclonal antibodies in the beginning, but he ended up getting the vaccine later. Like, you know, later he got the Pfizer vaccine. His daughter got it. They all got it. But whatever, I'm not gonna get it. I don't care if he got it. That's the thing. It didn't matter if he got it or not. You know what I'm saying? It was always gonna be my decision to not touch that because I'm just not gonna do it.
I think the proof's in the pudding that it's not safe.
Maybe in 10 years, we'll see where we're at in 10 years with it. We'll see how everybody's doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll see how y'all are acting in 10 years.
We'll see how your conditions are and shit.
Yeah, I'll see how your health condition is.
No weed for me, man. Somebody pray for me. Damn, dog. I wish I could virtually send you some shit there all the way to New Zealand. I gotta fly to fucking Ohio in a couple of days. I hope that shit is gonna be chilling, bro. Fuck.
Trump got vaxxed, did it all. We not getting vote.
Yeah, Trump got vaxxed. Yeah, he got vaxxed and shit, and he keeps selling the pushing the vaccine shit. That's what the vaccine shit. That's what I don't like. But like, I still agree with him on his policies. But he didn't do, like I said, like he needs to. If he were to win again, he would need to literally push the legalization of cannabis, because he did halfway shit, bro. But he still did more than everybody else would do. But he didn't do like.
You have to remember this too. We also need him to continue the policy that allows Americans to have the choice whether they're vaccinated or not.
And he would have given you that choice. I know that. I agree with. He would have definitely done that. Of course, he's the better decision. He's the one that is more giving you your sovereignty. But he, those are the only things I don't like that he did. But that's fine. I still prefer him over anybody else.
You might say he's like, you might say some of his policies and some of his mindset is old-fashioned, but some of his mindset is remembering the good days in America that we used to have and wanting a lot of the shit that used to go on in this country to come back. And that's what he's really talking about. He's not talking about reforming racism. Okay?
Oh, no, I know what he means. I know exactly what he means when he talks about making America great. I know what that means. Yeah.
America again, and stop allowing all our representatives to talk shit about this country and make it a shitball.
Yeah, what he wants is basically everybody to make bread.
On number 2 is removed all those standing judges when he got in.
Yeah. The reason the ban got blocked by the federal judges is because he appointed a bunch of federal judges that Obama didn't take the time to appoint, because Obama was too busy doing advocate bullshit, and Trump went in there and said, you know what, this motherfucker done fucked up and left 200 plus seats, judgeships for me to appoint, so I'm going to appoint all these motherfuckers with Mitch McConnell quick, bam, 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 and they put a bunch of Republican presidents, and those are, Republican judges, and that's the smart thing to do. He did the smart thing.
Yeah, that protects the country ultimately, because those judges aren't going to, the Court of Appeals isn't going to allow none of this shit to actually overturn and pass, because they're not fucking batshit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he did that.
Yeah. He knows what he did, dog. He's going to win this time.
None of that shit's going to get passed because it's too fucking...
What he needs to do this time to be the real nigga, he needs to legalize, like end the drug war. Like meaning literally end the drug war, all drugs. I want to see you end the drug war. That's what I want you to see you do. End the drug war.
Legalize all drugs.
Yeah.
We have no more fight on the ground when it comes to drugs.
On anything. That's it. People are not going to start getting all fucked up because you legalized all drugs, bro. That's not what's going to happen.
Getting arrested and being put in jail and being tax dollar fucking fed by the system by living in jail and having a slot that the government says they need this much money for, but they couldn't go.
Like, this is the thing. Think about how much tension that would release, because think about, it's a class thing. Drugs and the people getting arrested for drug possession and shit like that, it's really a class thing, because rich people don't get in trouble for it, but poor people do. And it doesn't matter what race you are. If you're poor, you're getting in trouble for the shit. If you're rich, you're getting away with the shit. But fucking, if they were to legalize it,
pay bail. They don't care if you're a drug dealer. If you can pay bail,
yeah. But when you legalize it, it makes everybody happy. Like when you legalize it, it makes everybody be like, damn, this motherfucker is looking out for all of us. Like all of us are good now. Like not just some of us, we're all good now. You know,
we're about getting our houses raided.
Yeah.
For no reason, even when we're not selling drugs, and somebody potentially being killed for no reason. We don't have to worry about that anymore because there wouldn't be probable cause anymore.
Yeah, I agree with you, White Devil Cannabis. I agree with you. I mean, you know, they spent $100 million. He gave Pfizer and all these companies $100 million to come up with the fucking shit anyway. So there's a lot of money invested in this shit, man.
But Fauci was put into place to fucking screw us all over. You got to remember that.
Oh no, that I remember too. He screwed it up. He's the real deep state. He's been there for 30 years. He lied about the HIV shit, and Trump was just basically going. You know, what was Trump gonna do? Say, oh no, fuck you, and then everybody would have really talked shit about him. Like, oh, you got rid of the scientists. You don't believe in shit. Like it was already bad enough. So he just dealt with whatever the guy was saying to give it a chance. He's like, let me do it their way, and if it doesn't work, I'll do shit my way.
But going along with their way for so long kind of fucked us too, because their way was completely crazy.
Oh yeah, I know, White Devil. Oh shit. Oh damn, that looks nice. That's your shatter? Shit, that looks good. That's a nice dark amber beer glass. This boy done broke a beer bottle. He's about to smoke some glass. This boy done broke a beer bottle. He gonna smoke some glass. He done found on the floor.
I dropped it.
Oh shit.
I got it though.
Oh damn. I can see legal cannabis, but meth, heroin, I can see too many people dying. See, but that's the thing. Like, and you know what they talked about too? Like, people dying today are not. And I saw I saw some crackheads getting interviewed. Yeah, that's true. I saw some crackheads getting interviewed, and on Fox News they did this. This dude was talking about it. A lot of the people dying off drugs right now, it's not overdoses, it's poison. They're like taking drugs and their body's not used to taking fentanyl, so they just take something that has fentanyl in it and they die. It's not because they took a whole bunch of it or a whole bunch of heroin or a whole bunch of coke. They just took a little bit and it had some fentanyl in it and then they died. Some people have really bad reactions and they overdose right there. And if you don't have Narcan or anything to protect them, they're done. They're done. But I don't think people would be getting high like that on the street, strung out and shit. I mean, people are already able, if you you could already do that, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's going to entice people to do heroin now just because they're not going to get arrested for it. Like, you can go buy heroin right now, you're not going to get arrested for it. The traps right there, you go and you buy that shit right now. Yeah, you know. Too many. When there's a black market, it creates the crime, bro. It creates the crime that is occurring. If drugs were legal, bro, everybody would be getting along. There would be no black market. People would just be fucking honestly getting high. And like I'm talking about getting high, I mean just smoking. People wouldn't be resorting to doing all these fucking hard drugs. And some people would do hard drugs, but whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. People do things responsibly. They can drink alcohol. You trust people to drink alcohol, and they're getting fucked up off all this bullshit. They can do other drugs as well. I know what you mean. It's not about the new users. I feel you. I just think it should truly be that way. I think it should be completely open. In New Zealand, they were going to legalize all drugs, LOL, but then they didn't even legalize weed. I could tell you some serious stories, but I don't know the statute of limitations. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, dog. Fucking shit is crazy, bro. But I don't think people should be getting arrested and getting in trouble for wanting to party a little bit, getting caught with a little bag of coke and shit. Or heroin is a little thing, heroin. I mean, I don't know. You're doing some. I've never done heroin. I mean, but I've smoked fucking. I've smoked dirties and shit. Coke with regs and shit. Dirties. You lace it with the regs with the coke and shit, and I've done coke and shit like to party and shit like that. But that's not something I think people should be getting arrested for. I don't think people should be getting arrested for 5 years for getting caught with a little bag of coke because they were clubbing that night and drinking and shit, That's fucked up.
Yeah, like I said, my felony is fucking bullshit too. Mind you, I shouldn't have been doing what I was doing, but it shouldn't have been a fucking crime where they make this shit available, right? They don't stop the people. They don't stop anybody from fucking, bringing the shit into the country clearly. So like, why are they enforcing these laws? It's bullshit. It's just entrapment, honestly. And when I was out there making money, yeah, no, it's not legal. But you know what? Why should they be allowed to decide what makes you currency? They shouldn't be. Why does the government have the right to stop you from making sales?
The only reason I think that the only thing that I think it has a reason to do it. This is the reason that they get involved is because if they can't regulate it, it's just about regulation. It's just about regulation. That's it. What they need to do is let you grow. What they need to do is legally let you as a person grow your own weed, and as long as it's on point and you could lab test it and it's clean and everything by it, you should be able to sell your own shit and not worry about fucking people fucking with you. Right, but what I'm saying is it's money control. That's what it is. It is. No, that's what it is at the end of the day. Of course, it's money control. If they can't regulate you, then that's why they're locking you up. They need to regulate it. Just like a business. A business can't do shipping and cargo and all this other shit unless they're being regulated. And they can go to jail too for breaking Department of Transportation laws and certain shit. They can go to go to jail for certain things. Business, right? Because they don't want any business more powerful than them, right? Because they have to control everything. Because they control the narrative, right? Yeah. Oh, I
You
know
have
the border, bro. I know the border is the issue. I know, bro.
any system where there's anyone in charge, you have a corrupt system because power is corrupt and absolute power corrupts absolutely every single time. So no matter what system you're living in, it's totalitarian, period.
Hmm.
The difference between totalitarian and communism is in communism, your government doesn't take care of you. Your government just allows you to eat basically and doesn't even care if your house. They don't care about anything. And it's all
Well,
about
technically in communism, it's supposed to work, but in totalitarian communism, like in a totalitarian state like Cuba or
well, they're
authoritarian fucking.
all totalitarian. In all systems, there's a government that dictates, right?
Because you have like Iran, that's like they're like a religious totalitarian government, like a religious type of totalitarian, not like a communist. They're like craziest. That's even worse, bro.
Communism, the government is absolutely corrupt.
Yeah, the country, it's supposed to not be, but it is, obviously.
No, absolutely corrupt. Like
Yeah.
the president just, if he wants someone dead, he just kills them. You know what I mean? They don't care. The system's just totally fucking backwards. People just disappear. Like that tennis player, that Chinese tennis player. Did you notice she just disappeared?
Yeah, I know about that. The Chinese tennis player just disappeared because she made that accusation. I know.
And China's like, fuck you. You don't own us.
Yeah, and China didn't. I mean, they didn't act, whatever, and they don't. We don't. We can't be telling them what to do. Whatever. It really isn't our business. What is it called? White devil. Yeah, no, I see that. I know. I don't agree with that either. I know it's tough to say, bro. But kids are gonna get their hands on meth regardless. Like, I don't think they're just gonna get their hands on meth because it's legal now. Like, if they want to get the kids that want to get meth and want to do that shit are gonna be getting it anyway. But I feel what you're saying, bro. I feel what you're saying. At the end of the day, I think the founding fathers just, meant for everybody to just do whatever the fuck they want to do, as long as it's not impeding in anybody else's life or liberty. They need to be able. Everybody needs to do their own shit, and you can't put them in danger. And but weed should definitely be legal, bro. Weed should have been legal a long time ago. Trump needs to legalize it when he fucking needs to just take off the federal ban on marijuana. At least he has to do that shit straight up.
Nah, he just needs to go in there.
He just needs to legalize. Don't legalize heroin. Don't legalize heroin. Don't legalize heroin. Don't legalize heroin or meth or anything like that. Listen, just legalize weed and crack.
Trump needs to just walk up there, bitch slap him, take the mic, and say, "Fuck you guys, I'm taking over."
Oh my god! Oh my god! You don't want to? I just want to take over, dog. Fuck this shit.
Can't handle the job. Get the fuck out of here.
You don't know. Hey, Trump just needs to. He doesn't need to legalize all the drugs, but he just needs to legalize weed and crack. Weed and crack. I'm just gonna legalize the weed and I'm gonna legalize the crack. Okay, I legalize a little bit of the coke and a little bit of fucking. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Crack sucks. 10 minute high.
What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck?
He's been mentioning a whole bunch of shit. When I was 20, when I was fucking 17, when I was 20, when I was 18, I think it was during Katrina. It was like during Katrina.
This just a spoof. Like, do you notice the name? Did you notice the name? Like,
White Devil Cannabis Company. White Devil Cannabis Company.
Flag the name. Like, I don't know,
yeah,
man.
He's talking about a lot. He's been going back and forth. I don't know. Has he ever been on your channel?
No.
Let me see.
I don't know where this conversation went. Terribly left.
What is it called? But fucking
I need a chocolate break. You guys can fucking talk it over. I'm gonna eat this chocolate bar.
What is it called? Fucking apparently he's had a channel for a little bit, for like a year or something, for 2 years.
Right on.
Something.
Right on.
He's got a little bit of viewers, but I just looked him up. It's not about, he doesn't look like, he's just, guess we're just talking about the shit. I've only done, one time when I was like 18, 19, I had a homeboy that his nickname was Anthony Crack.
Fucking cool. What's up, man?
Yeah, we all get high. Shit happens. Nope. He's just saying good vibes. We all get high. Shit happens. When I went to fucking
Wayne and ripped the bong at the White House when he signs legalization. Hell yeah, man. And then just fucking shut it down.
Yeah, fucking when I was 18 or 19 and shit, I remember fucking my homeboy used to go to fucking the trap and shit to the hood, and he used to buy. He used to fucking him and some other dude. He used to
So
buy.
they make a free cannabis day for all the dispensaries. Everybody, regardless of status, can walk in there and get one free bag. Just walk in, take that shit off the shelf. See you later.
No, but just let everybody grow it. That's it.
All right, just give everybody an eighth of weed. Everybody, just let them walk through. Just free cannabis. Just hand that shit out everywhere. Free cannabis day. Like everybody that sells cannabis has to give away free cannabis that day.
What up, Maniac? He's a maniac. And he's acting like he never danced before.
I am pretty stoned.
Getting stoned.
And eating Hershey bars.
You eating Hershey bars? How many Hershey bars have you eaten? Damn, dog. I'm fucking hungry. I ate toast. Whack. Well, you're eating piece by piece. Fuck.
All that chocolatey goodness. All over, man.
I'm gonna fucking what was I gonna say? Damn. Tomorrow's fucking holidays are here, bro. The holiday season. I feel good during the holidays, bro.
I like the holidays. Yeah, me too.
My mother-in-law and my father-in-law are gonna come here now in the springtime, and they're gonna go look at the place that we're buying a house. They're probably gonna buy a house. They're gonna sell their house in Miami. They're probably gonna buy a house up there. Fuck. My father-in-law is gonna be exponine coming into the house. He's not gonna know have a plant in the closet. I'm like, that's just incense, man. I'm burning incense in the house all the time. It's just gonna burn like straight incense, or smell like straight incense in my house.
Oh man.
When my homeboy, I told you I was telling you, my homeboy used to go to the shit and cop. He used to cop rocks, and I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking rocks for all the time? Like he's like, oh no, it's fucking good, Paul. You look good. I'm like, bro, you crazy? and then fucking he that's just crazy, bro. He used to do that. She used to do that shit a lot though. He used to do it a lot.
I got yours in here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I found a perfect box for it. So look, I just gotta put the seed packs in there and shit.
So it's
like,
safe.
In a leather sleeve, and then I'm gonna put the seeds on top, so it'll stay there, and then whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Novelty schmonalty.
And then I patted it out again on top.
Yeah.
And underneath.
Yeah, no, that looks good. That's gonna be padded. That's not gonna move around. That's not gonna break, bro. That's not going anywhere.
And
that's
unless
super tight.
On, you know,
and it's not gonna get stepped on, bro. That's not gonna get no stepped on shit.
I'll market it fragile. You know.
I think it'll be like fragile, huh?
I'll tape it up. I'm gonna tape it up real good, and then I'm gonna put the other ones. Well, I didn't want to use a huge box because it's just ridiculous. I mean, I could drop it inside a slightly larger box to give it another layer of padding to make sure.
Cheers.
What up, Maniac?
Not much.
Yeah.
Another
White Devil. When my homeboy had come one time, and I smoked dirties. Like I used to smoke dirties a lot, like weed, like regs mixed with coke. Like I used to do that and shit with my homeboys a lot of shit, like smoking candy. But then one time, my homeboy sparked it up to two geeks, and I never like smoked it before. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just try it. But the geeks are like crack mixed with regs, and I smoked two of those little skinny ass things, and I was like, never again. It is like a good high for 10 minutes, but I can understand now why people turn into like. I never did it again because it felt good, but then on the second one I started stuttering and being all like, I remember being all weirded out, dog, and I was like, never again, dog, never again. I was like 18, 19 years old, bro. That's like the dirtiest.
Drugs are bad, right?
That's like the dirtiest one I've done, but I mean I've done X and all that shit, you know, shrooms, tripped, acid, whatever. But that's like the dirtiest drug I've done. My homeboy offered me heroin one time, but I didn't do that shit. He offered it to me one time. I'm like, hell no, I'm not gonna do that shit.
I've done it all, man.
Yeah. I didn't want to do the heroin because I was like, no, because I know that that's just not a joke. I feel like that's like something that it's hard to come back from what I've heard and all this shit. So it's something like I never wanted to fuck around with.
During life with the marijuana.
Yeah. As a young fiend, I started with marijuana, then graduated to coke because I needed something stronger.
Cheers, White Devil Cannabis Company.
Yeah, cheers, Anthro 420 Turpano Maniac may know he's an age closer to me.
Right on, man. But yeah, like I said, I don't make a habit of doing dumb shit. Like I said, not anymore.
Back in the day, they used to do Quaaludes. Back in the day,
Yeah.
my uncle used to do Quaaludes.
No, dude, I would never do pills though. Pills freak me out more than any of that shit.
My uncle had a really bad coke habit. He's been clean for 25 years, but he had a really bad coke habit, and he did Quaaludes back in the day. But he goes to NA meetings now and shit. He's been clean for like 25 years. But he tells me about all that shit.
All bad.
That's why I never got hooked. Like on a, I just like he got really fucked up with that shit. But I've partied. I've done everything. From a little time to time, if I can come up on a little Christina Aguilera, I might do a little some. I get a little excited, some. Pills were big in Vegas in the late 70s and 80s. Yeah, Vegas. I can imagine how Vegas was in the 70s and 80s with the fucking mob running that shit. That must have been fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like Casino, like Joe Pesci shit, and Robert De Niro shit. Fucking end up missing. You end up getting buried in the desert back then.
No. Well, for me, I was never into pills and I was never into needles. Needles scare the fuck out of me.
You never did rolls? Like you never rolled or did
No,
X?
as far as like injecting anything, I never did that shit.
No, but you said pills. You never did pills?
See, I'm talking about government pills. And the only ones I took were like pharmaceuticals that they gave me, and I hated that shit. They almost killed me with that shit. You gotta remember, they put me in a fucking, they tried to put me in a psych ward and then give me an experimental drug that almost killed me, right? I don't really trust them anymore. And then when I took it, sorry, the dab got me. And then when I took it, I started hallucinating. And then they blamed me and tried to fucking throw me out while I was still hallucinating out of the hospital. You know, and accused me of bringing drugs in. And what they gave me is the medication, you know, there's called Gabatril, and they never approved it.
Yeah.
It got rejected. But I signed that dotted line, right? That said, oh, I'll take your experimental drug. You know, they have one that's similar, but it's not the same thing. And the person that took it next to me, they were freaked out too. Oh my God.
Yeah. Wow.
It was so shitty. Dude, she looked terrified. She looked so fucking scared, man. She was like, oh yeah, dude, it's bad shit, dude. I collapsed. I woke up, they thought I was gonna, they gave me some fuck shit, man. Yeah, they gave me some bullshit, but I shouldn't have signed for it. They were like, oh, you want to try something experimental? Like, oh, sure. Yeah, so never again. That's when I stopped trusting them. Ever since then, I stopped. And that was when I was very young. So I was like, you know, you got to understand.
Yeah.
After they almost kill you, you stop believing in them. 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Man. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No good, man. No good.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with my camera. My camera just fucking like.
I'm just saying it's no good, man. No good. That kind of shit that they offer as trials, that shit's really bad. It's just really bad. Dude, that's what they basically did to me when I was in the hospital. They gave me an experimental, and it almost killed me. It was called Gabatril. It never got approved. Never got approved.
Oh, you're talking about prescription pills. That's what you were talking about.
Yeah, it was called Gavitril. I know
You know what I,
Enton. It's not the same thing.
bro? What I like doing when I got into a motorcycle accident, but I needed it, right? When I got into a motorcycle accident, I had a fucked up accident, right? And I was taking Dilaudid, which it's the equivalent of heroin, right? But I only took that for 2 days, and I started getting a fever, so I had to get off of it. I started getting on Percocet, bro. I took Percocet for like 3 months. The pharmacist didn't want to keep refilling my shit.
Oh, I had a seizure and blacked out, and then they wanted me to keep taking the meds because they were prescribed, and I refused. So then they tried to take me out of the hospital for refusing medication while I was still hallucinating. And I was said, no, I don't want to take it because you're the reason I'm hallucinating. Like they wouldn't. And then they tried to say I snuck drugs in the facility because I had a guest several days before. And I said, what? I asked them a logical question. I said, what drug addict wait several days to do drugs? Like, that's ridiculous. Like,
Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
Wait several days.
I would have been fucked up the same night. Like, are you dumb? Like, you don't wait a week.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? Like, come
Just
on,
in
man.
case you wanted to, unless you were like a very like, I mean, that's rarely happens. It's not like that. But I took Percocet the whole time I was at home, bro, and I needed that shit. I needed to take it, but bro, it felt so. It felt like when I took it, it felt like I was on like I had taken a bunch of lines of fucking coke. Like I had snorted a bunch of lines, and I was fucking like on Percocet. That's how it made me feel.
I'm saying even with the other patient that was having a bad reaction, they were still trying to blame it on me. Even though we both take it, we were both having a horrible reaction. The other lady was like this, like in her chair, like kind of like crying and shit, right? Like just freaked and crying.
Yeah.
And then I'm like fucking hallucinating. Like, dude, it literally felt like I took acid. So I told them that, and they're like, "Oh, you snuck acid?" I'm like, "No, that's not what I said. I said it feels like that." they try to trick your words.
Yeah.
Like, dude, you guys are fucking. But that's how they manipulate shit, right? That's how the system works. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you said it. It's like, no, that's not what I said. That's what you said. You
Exactly,
manipulate.
that's what you said, bitch.
Yeah, man. And so like they're screaming, and then I had a seizure, right? And they're standing over me like screaming at me while I'm having a seizure, telling me to stop playing a victim. I was having a seizure, like a legit seizure. And they're yelling at me. But yeah, this is a great hospital.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, man. You gotta remember these places are awesome. They're government funded. They're doing it.
Yeah.
They don't care about you there.
They don't give a shit, dude. You're a number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get my fucking drink refilled. Hold on.
How you been, Maniac?
Pretty good.
It's good, bro. Oh shit.
Still smoking on the outdoor stuff.
That sour?
Yeah, sour diesel.
Do you have some there that you could show, like a nug or something? You have something on you there? You don't have to show it to me now. You can show another whatever. Yeah, you got some shit there. And it came out nice, huh?
Yeah, not too bad. Could have been better, but
Mm-hmm. Probably had it outdoor. It looked nice. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
how long did you dry it out for?
Of course, I didn't have any at all, so I kind of got into it a little sooner than I supposed to. I dried it it was about a week it dried.
About a week, okay.
It was all dried. I'm trying to see which one it is.
Mm-hmm. Are you growing anything else, or?
Yeah. Yeah, I had 7 plants outside.
But you don't have anything out now, right? With the weather the way it is now, right?
No.
Nice. Yeah, bro. Yeah, no, it looks nice.
The sour diesel.
Yeah. Looks nice, yeah.
Yeah.
And you how much were you able to get off the plant?
Well, I think I could have got more if I didn't had a bad problem with the nutrients, but
Mm-hmm.
I got told of 40 grams, 0.9.
Okay, good.
But I know I could have done better if I didn't run out of nutrients outside with that.
Yeah.
But
Because it was a tall plant. It was a tall plant.
yeah, it was.
Next time.
You doing,
Yeah.
man?
Next
Yeah,
time
not
you add
bad.
the nutrients.
Yeah,
Stop being a maniac and add the nutrients.
yeah.
One hit wonder here. Oh fuck. Nah. I'll go back in.
Dun to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to. He just threw up a little bit. I got 4 ounces off on one plant and 6 ounces off another.
Yeah.
That song just came to my head right now for some reason. Oh shit. One hit wonders here. I got 4 ounces off of one plant and 6 ounces off of another. Because you added nutrients.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think I should have added the nutrients to. Your eyes, the dabs are getting to your eyes. When I hit enough of it, bro, the dabs fuck my shit up, bro.
Yeah.
I have to like chill for a second. I have to put my head down.
Yeah.
You see, he said, I use microbes and Bud Boon and Terpinator.
No, I wanted to get crazy, so I ripped 4 dabs in a row.
Oh my god, you psychotic motherfucker.
Wow.
And I couldn't breathe.
Can't breathe.
I'm not one of those fucking dab maniacs. Like just one kills me, but I did 4 in a row just to fucking.
One dab will do you. You wanted to quadruple it.
Yeah.
The first one would kill me, but I just kept puffing. Oh man, I gotta check this shit out.
I'm gonna have to fucking hit some fucking Dabarooskis here too.
That butt, so nice.
You guys have White Castles by you? White Castle burgers?
White Castle burgers? Was that a restaurant or?
Yeah, it's like a fast food place. You don't have them up there
no,
in
no.
in Maine? Okay.
No.
They're popular like the New England area, but I mean,
Yeah.
they're popular. They have some in Chicago too, from what I've seen. I mean, they had them there when I went, but let me see. I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, hold up. You guys gotta see this. That's like a nice bud for like under my desk. Like they're not not the biggest ones are the nicest.
Yeah.
Auto flowers are pretty nice looking buds for auto flowers. They'll see what I mean.
Maniac, ask them where the trichomes are at.
Yeah.
I know. And like density wise, like that's pretty nice right there. This and it's not.
Yeah, it is.
But this one is the one that I was really looking at. Check out that motherfucker. That's a nice fucking auto.
Oh wow!
That.
Yeah.
That's nice and dense.
Look at that. Look at that. Now I see the little white hairs and the trichomes down.
Yeah.
And it's dark little leaves with what, like light leaves, right? And some yellow there. Not yellow, but.
Oh, it's a really nice bud. This one's still fucking massive, like I said.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
wow. Yeah.
You guys can see. If I slow down, you guys can actually see what's in there.
Wow. Should have a good turnaround in there this time around.
Yeah, way better turnaround. I got 2 last time. I think I'll get 4 this time, easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too.
Hey, there's more buds back there. More buds back there.
Yeah.
More buds back there. These are all like pretty chunky. Like you gotta remember, like they're not tiny buds,
Yeah.
and they're dense this time. But I think
Yeah.
these. I think this is the Yumbo Time Silver Haze,
Yeah.
and that should be the densest one I'm seeing. Because I don't see any purples or anything in it. That's the only one I put under here that wasn't purple.
Yeah.
And it's the densest one. And I knew it would be.
Yeah.
But this one's coming up second as the Purple Lemonade Time Silver Haze.
Yeah.
Looking nice too. Look at that density on that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
That one's pretty nice. So I'm liking
Yeah.
that one. There's another bud back there too. I gotta pull that forward. Give that thing some light. There we go. Yes, we got these motherfuckers. Hey, Nomi, what's going on? See, dry as fuck.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything cleaned out on
The
the.
homie. Know me, the homie.
See what I'm saying? I cleaned the bottom. So that's just
Yeah.
all going up. All bud. No leaves whatsoever. I just pull that shit the fuck out. Anything
Yeah.
that's 2 feet like that, if it was not any thicker in a couple of weeks, probably go 2, 5. You know,
Mhm.
that's go forward.
Yeah.
This kind of shit. I pull this sleeve. This one back here. This right here. You gotta thin this shit out because it gets overgrown.
Yeah.
That shit out with these autos. I think so. You go through them and you just pull them through. Take all that loose leaf out. Fucking.
Yeah.
Like I said, the tips got a little burnt, but like I said, I moved them around a little bit. They're not getting as burnt anymore because you can see the green still under there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're not getting as burnt. These ones in the middle are getting fire. Like I said, underneath is all fire ass wood, so
Yeah.
it'll be all right. I'll just take all the shit underneath and just shave the tops off.
Yeah.
See, this is good. Like, look at that, bud.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn, this is nice.
Right, on me, shit underneath. Yeah. Like I said, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good fucking thing. A little amount of space, that's a lot of weed.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Teardrops must be in flowers, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
Big
Few
fuck.
days.
Yeah.
Like I said, I know the formula how to feed them, man. I know what makes them happy in flower.
Yeah.
Maniac, I told you the formula works, man.
Yeah, it does.
That shit works, man.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So it's a 3-2-1 mix.
Yeah.
Do one and done. Like I said, I got the new meter. Like I said from Cody. Like I said, fucking UK Cody. Fucking thank you again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fucking badass new water meter.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And this one's refillable. The one that he makes. You refill it with salt water if it's ever empty.
Oh wow.
The other one breaks down eventually over time.
Yeah.
When the water evaporates.
Yeah.
You know, because when that little
Yeah.
drop reacts, every time you test it, it uses up a little bit of water.
Yeah.
So eventually that water in the Blue Labs one like you said, over time will eventually start to turn like corrosive, will start to turn like yellow and stuff.
Yeah.
But with the salt water, it doesn't do that, and but it uses it up. But it's refillable. As long as you break that little wire in there, that's the part that's sensitive is the connection. So you have to be delicate with the unit. But besides that, it's completely refillable. So you just keep it in the box and you're set.
Oh wow.
Things you stir your water with.
Yeah.
Not a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I think it's pretty sweet. Brody sent me that just the other day.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. See, he's a badass sponsor, dude. He sent me all kinds of shit, dude.
Yeah.
Kids is a badass. Like I said, he sent me that big ass light. He sent me this probe, the other probe, but I already have it. He sent me seeds
New Kids has sent you lights too?
now, and he also sent me a hat, a sweatshirt, and a t-shirt, and he sent me this $100 wizard pipe on his website, and he sent me the deluxe wizard pipe set as well. You know, Andy's come over here and hung out on the panel before.
Yeah.
Andy put me in High Times magazine. Cody's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people underrate him, but he does a lot for his fucking sponsors.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give you a light.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, none of those other companies are gonna put you in a fucking goddamn website.
Hey, is that your fan maniac? What's that sound in the background? You guys hear that? Like a
So, yeah, we
Yeah,
can hear
yeah.
it. I don't
Is
give
that
a
what
shit.
it is? No, I don't know if it.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what it was because I don't know if that's what the sound that people say is Maniac's fan. Because now I hear some shit there, and I don't know if it's me going crazy.
It's there, but it's not bothering me. He lowered it enough where it doesn't bother me anymore. So I don't
Does it
care.
sound like? Is it supposed to sound like a little cricket or something?
It's like a little hamster wheel, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah. And I just wanted to make sure I was hearing the same thing because I took my headphones off and I'm like, and then I don't hear it. And then I take it off. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the headphones, you probably do hear it, but without them, you're just like, all right.
What is it called? And but
Yeah.
that's good. And New Kids sends you, and you said that was from New Kids. They send you like stuff too, like what other than the nutrients.
Hey, that was. Oh, Andy sent me nutrients as well. That's the other thing. And he sent me that bud booster. Like he sent me all that shit. And
Yeah,
he
no, that's
sent me
fire.
that, like fucking, and a smaller one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cody's cool as hell. All that shit. And it all costs money. He sent me all that shit on his time. And Bloom Plus has been awesome too. They sent me fucking 1, 2, fucking 3, I think like 5 lights. Fucking my sisters have been awesome, man.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna go to my mom. I'm gonna see if I will.
And
Let me take a look at something here.
It's all about loyalty. You know, you're loyal to someone, they're gonna treat you good. You take what you can get and run away, then they're not gonna fuck with you anymore. It's all about how you fucking treat your business.
Yeah.
They want to get represented, not just once. They want you to continue. If you want to continue working with them, if you only want a one-time deal, that's all you're gonna get.
Let me ask you a question. So you give it the New Kids Flower Power Package and New Kids Bud Booster,
Yeah.
and then let me see something.
This sugar, and I also give it Cool Bloom at the end as well too.
Plutonium Bloom.
The Cool Bloom is not his, but I added that, and I also use Great White that is an additive that he doesn't add. But what I'm saying is I use his nutrients for my photocrates, and for my autos, I use the Fox Farm. And I'm really good with both of them. So
New
like
Kids Flower Power.
systems of growing, I think that's good enough for me. I don't need to learn 100.
Yeah.
I'm producing good cannabis, and I like it.
How much do you like? I'm looking at this shit. How much would you need for one? I mean, how do you determine that? Like, I'm not even sure how much you would use from this. Like, let's say you buy one set of I guess flower power package or double uranium or double plutonium. How long would that last you?
It'll get you through a grow. depending on the size of the grow. You know,
Yeah.
if you need more, you gotta buy more depending on the size of the grow. Like I said,
Yeah, but if you're growing just one plant, that's gonna last you a good minute. Those nutrients.
for one plant, yeah, I'm talking about like
Yeah,
growing-
for a big grow. Yeah, grow. I know what you're saying. Grow. Yeah.
for me, I got nutrients every round. And like I said, it's good for me because I buy a lot of stuff on Amazon. They sell it on Amazon as well. And even when it's not stocked on the fucking NuCast website, it's always stocked on Amazon, and you can grab it right there.
Fire. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try to fuck with something outdoors right now. No, but not here. I'm doing my old girl's crib. I'm gonna just start doing it right now. I'm gonna open up a couple of the ones that I got from Justin, and then the two that I got, the gelato that I got from True Leaf. I'm gonna see what happens.
You can try that shit. This is fun.
I'm gonna order some Fox Farm from Amazon, or I can go pick that up at a hydroponic store.
Yeah. You know what some people do is, like I said, they do the Fox Farm, and then when they're ready to throw it into flour, after once it starts to yellow, like fill it halfway.
So use Fox Farm for veg.
But what the fuck am I doing, dude? Hilarious. They grab nutrients instead of
Use
this.
Fox Farm Ocean Forest for what is it called and what's the difference between the organic and the regular? There's no difference.
For the veg, right? What I was gonna say is on the second part. I'll just tell you what to get for the nutrients on that. If you want to do your first grow, like indoors, would be easier for you.
Right now, I'm gonna do it. I will do it eventually when I get my crib. But right now, I'm gonna fuck with doing it outside because we can fuck around outside. So I'm gonna do it outside right now.
Thing is with outdoors, like your plants, they flush out. I mean, you can use it outdoors, but you're gonna have to feed like if it rains outside, that's gonna medium, and you gotta feed immediately after it rains.
Yeah, right now it's not that bad. Right now,
Yeah.
it's not that bad with rain here in the winter. But I'm not gonna be monitoring the plant like that. It's gonna have to be my mom's boyfriend that's monitoring, like moving it in if it starts raining or whatever. But I'm gonna go feed it and check it and shit like that on a daily basis.
Yeah, like what I'm saying is, yeah, dude, it should work. And then, like I said, once you're ready to get it into flour, I can give you a little simple recipe on that shit and get it done.
I'm gonna do that shit and then fucking. We're just gonna fuck around out there in the backyard. I'm just gonna do one right now.
I'll help you get through it, really.
And what's the difference between the regular and the organic? There's no difference. It's just organic, the potting soil. It's just organic mix and regular mix, I guess.
What?
It's got the white pack, like the Ocean Forest has got the white pack, and then this one.
The Ocean Forest has like fish and shit on it. Like you can see it.
Yeah, no, but there's an organic one. Like when you look on Amazon, there's one that's like all blue, and it says just the Hydroponic City Fox Farm Ocean Forest, and then the white one is the Ocean Forest Potting Soil Organic Mix Indoor.
Yeah, that you don't want the hydroponic stuff if you're not growing hydro.
Yeah, I mean the hydro. Oh, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I just noticed that. Yeah, there you go. What the fuck am I saying? That's the difference. Duh. Yeah, because now here it says outdoor for mixed indoor and outdoor garden and plants. Okay, it's this one. $29.94.
Wow. No man, mad chemical via 18 Infinity fan question mark? Yes. I have 8-inch over the gigawatt. It seems fucking powerful.
Yeah.
And girlfriend's running the 18 Infinity as well. She started using it as well. She liked it. And we got going for as well right now in hers. Just started them.
Yeah.
We started them on her birthday. So it'll be cool as hell. It's gonna be her birthday celebration proud. Got like 10 minutes left, guys.
Yeah. Okay.
10 minutes left. I got you.
Run the dab in there. Come on. Right next to the fucking Turf Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it.
Oh shit. Is that the squeaker? Organic, no man-made chemical BS. But I want to put some PGRs on it. I want to put some PGIs.
Yeah.
You can't put. No. He says he doesn't. No, never mind. He's against the PGRs.
PGR is chemical bullshit. Well, hey man, you can grow that organic fucking shit all you want, and get those RP ass shit bugs. But I want to tell you that.
Those little caca fluffy.
Yep.
I mean, those little larf bugs. Little larf.
Nah, man. Like I said, I don't give a fuck what anybody's opinion is about the way I grow. I like my people.
Yeah.
I don't see a lot of motherfuckers consistently doing it better than me. That they don't have fucking huge facilities or huge resources. You know what I mean? Or way bigger incomes than me. So I don't know why so many people choose to talk shit, because I'm doing great work over here. And I make it easy for everybody else too, and I try to help.
Dude, I'm gonna take a little dab right now.
Kids and all kinds of shit. I make it possible for more people to feed their own habit instead of having to rely on the government. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Maniac grows good ass weed now, right?
Yeah.
Good weed growing in that house too.
Yeah.
Right? Possible, right?
Yeah, it is.
And there's many
I got a week left.
something. I think that makes too good karma in the universe, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm allowing mad people to grow cannabis. You know what I mean? I'm actually
Teaching people to grow weed is a powerful thing, dog.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, there's people charging people to fucking learn how to get your real estate license. That's what we charge them, motherfucker.
Hey, I'm giving somebody something that's awesome for free.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying I wouldn't ever want one, but I don't have no Patreon. I'm not getting paid. Like I said, yeah, I charge for the seats because they cost me money to fucking make.
Yeah.
Dude. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, but fucking, you know what I mean? But besides that, I charge less than the seed company.
All right, White Devil Cannabis,
Yeah.
be out. Be easy, bro.
You know that.
Yep.
I said consistently, people have talked shit, but consistently, people have grown my shit and had awesome results, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, like you had awesome results, right?
Yeah. I have.
Right? Every single seed was a female, right?
Yeah. Females.
Did you have any problem? No males, right?
No.
I mean, goddamn. All men, all fucking females. Everybody, all females. Like I said, I just grew a whole fucking patch. You saw that patch
Yeah.
that I had in my bedroom? I just flipped them to flowers. They're all female. I don't even
Yeah.
have to.
You didn't have to worry about it. You're all good.
Dude, they're all
Yeah.
they are. It's just gonna be booming.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be booming with buds because I kept them short because they're
Yeah.
supposed to grow for another 2 weeks.
And
get taller.
sticky.
You get like
Yeah.
short little fucking mega colas. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
This is gonna be sticky as fuck.
Colas.
Yeah.
It actually can help you out. You can actually get a really good yield off a tent like that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what
yeah.
And what I'm gonna do is what's really gonna boom now. You know what I'm saying? Drop that
Yeah.
light. Because I have the gigawatt all the way up.
Yeah.
I can drop it down a foot, dude, and that thing
Yeah.
will slam per flower. Those
Yeah.
buds are enormous.
Oh
Fucking-
wow.
You know it's gonna kill it. I dropped it.
Yeah.
You see how fast they were growing out? If I flip it to flower and then drop them tomorrow,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see that thing perform in flower. It's gonna kick ass. That's a 5x5 flowering line in a 4x.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's the biggest one of its kind.
Yeah.
There's no fucking light on the market that has 24 50-watt tops on a single board.
No.
That's ridiculous, dude. That thing's ridiculous.
450 watt. Oh my god.
Wow.
24 50-watt tops. That thing's bright as the sun, dude. Like I said, these are 50-watt LED tops. They're fucking this big, dude. So like,
It's like having
Yeah.
the sun. You're gonna have the sun in there.
thing, and I'm gonna drop it down on that fucking plant lower, dude. That's just gonna those things are gonna get massive. Like I said,
Yeah,
the
they
top
will.
this thick on all the branches are like this thick already,
Yeah.
and they're not even in flower yet. They're just gonna go
Wow.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then they're gonna grow big old buds. So,
Yeah, they will.
and all those grains produce big flowers too.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So I'm
Oh
gonna
my
really
god.
fucking do it. It's gonna kill it. I'm excited. I'm really fucking excited.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Sticky ass shit.
Yeah, that's just gonna be tanker than hell. Cody says it grows fucking buds as hard as fucking.
Oh my god. Well, that's because of the PGIs.
That's the PG. No, it's the lighting. Dude. Man,
No, it's the PGIs, mate.
it's the lighting, dude. It has the cannabis say that dumb shit. You're growing. Nicotine. All right, go have a cigarette, man. Have a good one.
Oh shit.
The guy that's smoking cigarettes talking to me about fucking PGIs. Fucking,
Yeah, smoking cigarettes smoking a cigarette on the pedal. Oh, pardon me, apologize. Smoking a cig right now. No, it's a nasty habit.
I'm done.
PGI. PGI smoking a cigarette. It's gotta be organic, like the cigarette. Oh my god.
So,
Oh my god.
I hope so.
Organic tobacco.
Yeah.
I hope so. If you're talking all that shit.
The PGIs. Oh my god.
You're
Talking to you about PGR smoking cigarettes.
Screw up organic nicotine to smoke too. I hope that's organic nicotine. I hope that's just what kosher, organic kosher.
Yeah.
Oh, Australian or Dragon Ball Z looking ass motherfucker.
Fuck it around, man. Have a good smoke. I'm just saying, like, that's the kind of hypocrisy you hear. Like, somebody's like, fucking PGIs, and they're like, let me go have a thing.
Yeah.
I'm done. You're worried about fucking me and you're fucking... I think I'll be all right, man. Keep smoking your cancer stick.
Yeah.
I flushed my cannabis for 3 weeks.
Oh
They
my
don't
god.
team is nothing except for fucking more chemicals, more poison. You know, there's rat poison in cigarettes. That's fucking poison. Like that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's not, you know, formaldehyde. Yeah, that's another toxin, right? There's none of that in cannabis either.
Completely organic.
So you worry about that formaldehyde and tar and all that fucking whatever else they put in there. And then you're smoking menthols, then you got the fiberglass too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Like, and I have no problem with someone smoking a cigarette, but just the hypocrisy of you just saying that shit is just ridiculously funny to me.
Yeah.
Never gonna catch me smoking a cigarette, dog.
No, I used to smoke, but I quit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I smoke cannabis. I think I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking you for smoking cigarettes. I'm just thinking back to you
Yeah.
back in the yard and you're going to smoke a cigarette. I think that's pretty funny. And if you don't, you have no sense.
Of course.
Yeah. Like, you can at least laugh with me, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like recovering from a dab.
Man, but did you hear my idea? I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking of getting a 24 by 12-inch plate,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
taking 4 1000 and getting a 4-way splitting plug and plugging it into a fan speed controller,
Mm-hmm.
a dimmer, and then running that to the wall. And I think that it would work as a dimmer for that unit.
Yeah.
Is that what you were telling Chris earlier?
Yeah, I think, and what we call it is it's a Bloom Plus Ghetto 4000.
Bloom Plus Ghetto 4000. Oh my god!
But
If you can, it'll work because of what you're saying, but it's just it'll work because of what you're saying, but just be careful.
I'm just saying, I think it would work. It's running on a metal plate, right? Plate. It's a 4-way split, running off a dimmer. It almost worked off the 2000, so I know it'll work for this. And then running it to the wall, I think it should work.
Yeah.
With more than one. But you know what I'm saying? I think for a basic 4x4, I think it would work.
Yeah.
And I bet it would be cannabis just as well as the original. That's just my theory, and you would save money.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it makes sense. It'll work. No, it'll work. It makes sense.
Yeah.
As long as you call it the Bloom Plus Ghetto 4000, just keep calling it that.
Yeah,
Don't change the name.
still using
Yeah.
it. I think it's cool. Because, like, why not? Like, it's just a rebuild. It's a rebuild.
Yeah.
It's a non-sponsored
It's
rebuild.
it's a rebuilt title.
Well, they
Yeah.
didn't do any of the units, so it's all right because I bought them all. So I bought these 1000s on the extra. I bought all the extra 1000s.
And I saw Nukehead. Nukeheads has lights on their website now. They didn't have the lights there before, right?
Yeah, Newcastle has lights, but they also have the Kong light, which was the next one that Cody was talking about sending later. Everything would fucking smack, dude. What happened?
Let's see what the. Let's see.
We were laughing because did you hear the conversation? So he was talking to me about PGRs and saying, "Oh, PGRs are bad," and then they were like, "I'll be right back. I gotta go smoke a cigarette."
BGS.
Fuck chemicals, and then you're gonna go smoke a cigarette. That's hilarious, right? Like it made me laugh. I thought it was funny.
Smoke a fucking PGR.
With PGRs, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. I'll be back. Like plant growth hormone, right? That's what he's talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but we use plant growth hormone for everything that we eat. Everything that we eat. Because naturally growing plants in the majority will not produce enough food to feed the planet. Because there's too many pests, right?
Yeah.
And that includes the nicotine, right? That everybody's smoking. So if you say that about cannabis, then you should say the same thing about the cigarette that you're smoking, right? That's all I'm getting. Because they're using the same PGRs to grow that tobacco.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying, they are, right? 100%.
Yeah.
The
Damn,
tobacco,
that Kong is $700.
let me tell you, that the tobacco industry is not holding back on chemicals when it comes to producing tobacco.
No, hell no. Whatever they can get to be cheaper and get you fucked up.
Whatever they can do to make it grow faster, bigger, and stronger, they're going to give it. Because the cheaper it is to produce, the cheaper it is for them to manufacture, and they can still tax you more and say that it's a better product just because it tastes better, regardless of what they put in it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because cigarettes, and they tell you right on the label, is bad for you.
$320 Full Metal Gigawatt Gen 6 for 5x5 tenths. Bloom Plus, looking at this Bloom Plus. Hey, bro, I'm gonna fucking crash, bro. It's fucking 2:07.
Yeah, it's time for me to go too. Have a good one, guys.
Take it easy, bro.
Yep.